Vibes are immaculate.
Button.
All right. Hello. It's me.
Hi.
And we're back playing more D&D. And no,
Mhm.
we 36 minutes past
Yes.
9. Holy shit balls. I mean, okay. Anyway, hi.
Yes.
We're back playing D&D on twitch.tv/itsarethia. We have a full house. When last we played, not too much happened. You guys didn't do a lot. You guys talked to the Copper Kettle family. You guys did some races, I believe. Hobie won one. Then Smidge came in second for the next one.
I'm
Hobie
sorry,
was
what?
Oh.
Hobie was disqualified. Or yeah, no, Smidge came in
Oh,
first.
Smidge won
Yeah.
both of his.
Yeah, Smidge. Yeah, so Hobie won the first one. Smidge won the second one.
Yeah.
Because Hobie was
My mom
disqualified.
won one. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, your mom. She
Yeah.
won because she had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hobie was involuntarily DQ'd by being eaten by a T-Rex, and then his soft, shitty body was recovered by Lodestone, Yars, and John. So that was fun. John made what I remember. I think he made 7,500 gold. You made like a crap ton of money off of it. You put,
I did.
yeah, you made what the kids would call a grip. No, Lodestone, they can read that on Twitch. Oh no. Whisper it to me. I'm not streaming. Not Steve. Don't whisper me anything because it's always terrible. Yeah, and then you guys went down to the Thieves Guild to pay for all the weapons and armor they had. You guys appraised it to make sure that nothing was like taken, or they weren't like trying to skim off the top. And you've actually found that some of the stuff in there is like really good. Like some of it's run of the mill, but there are some diamonds in the proverbial rough. At which point you guys realized that nobody had brought payment, and by nobody you mean Hobie. Hobie forgot to bring the money to the deal that he originally made. So you guys left
Like
Lodestone
go out
alone.
and say this. I haven't had a payday in many sessions.
That's true. That's true. You have yet to cash out.
Whose fault is that?
Could have just
The la-
asked your brother.
The last time I got paid was Luskin.
You
Uh,
asked Scrooge McTiefling over here.
I'm not a tiefling.
yeah, that's true. That's actually yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's going for the bit now.
Look at that. Tanga doesn't understand halflings, and John is a racist. So, yeah. So Hobie went back to get some money from Howie or somebody, I guess, and left Lodestone to keep the guild leader on ice. Some stuff happened. He found out that it was Lee's in disguise. And then through a conversation and exposition, Lee's is his human mother, who is also a Dao, who actually isn't a Genasi. She just looks like one because her son looks like one and she didn't want to freak him out. Then during the conversation, Momo showed up and was like, hey, what's up? And his mother attempted to cast a spell on him and it whiffed. Then he left. And then you guys were finishing up your conversation because you had also broken your sending stone. You had cracked it down the middle. So, if you would like, we can either paraphrase and you can talk about the things you want to talk about with your mom, and I will tell you the information that she gives you, or we can RP it. But before we do that, and before you make your decision, you're going to get your question. So, the question is, and this one's pretty simple, and it actually goes back to something I was thinking about last session. If your characters are in a crowd, how do they cut through, or how do they make it through a line? What would your characters like go-to way? Like today, I was at CVS and I walked in front of an old woman and I said, "Excuse me, miss," and she said, "Yeah, whatever," and I was like, "What a bitch." But that's like my go-to is to always say, "Excuse me."
Forgetting you guys are in New England. I was like, what? Where were
Yeah.
you in around New York?
Yeah. So I was
How
at a
long have you been
giant.
Stupid.
Yeah, how long have you been stupid? Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay.
9089.
Yeah, she was, she was alive during World War II. She gets a pass or whatever. But yeah, how would your characters typically make their way through like a crowd? How would they make a hole? How would they Carl Carlson?
I,
Yes, Andrew?
Carl Carlson doesn't make holes; he exploits them.
I know. Just so you know, I made Carl Carlson in this campaign, and there's like a 1 in a billion chance you meet him.
So then why'd you?
But
Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, VC, you can go first. How does John typically make it through a crowded area? Is he relatively polite about it? Does he kind of quietly like mush people? What's his go-to?
It depends on the situation. As you saw last session, sometimes John just fucking moves people.
Yeah,
If the
so
need
I would say
requires,
a typical.
let me answer.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
You want me to answer these fucking questions? I'll answer.
Yes, Dad.
Embarrassed. No. Normally he is polite. Will kind of move through the crowd without trying to bump anybody. But if people require moving due to medical emergencies, he will move them.
That's fair enough. Okay, back to the normal turn order.
Hobie Copperkettle would never cut a line. And in fact, being in line was the onus of him joining Group 4. That being said, if there's a crowd and I need to get through the crowd, and the crowd is comprised of people that are larger than me and tend to look down on dwarves or the smaller folk, Hobie is fine with dodging kneecaps and cutting his way through.
Is he a musher or a dodger?
He's a dodger. He's very much.
He's a
like, "Oh,
dodger.
excuse me.
Yep.
Like he like sneaks through.
Yeah, he's a big ope guy. You
Yeah.
know. Oh, what is it?
Oh,
Scooch past
oh.
you. Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
yep.
Had
Yep.
flashbacks.
Yeah. Yeah. Very Wisconsinite of him.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Who's next?
Tanga just will dance her way through. She'll just curve through as best she can and have fun with it. Oh, pardon, excuse me. Hey ho, move over.
Do you think Tanga? Like, do you think people naturally get out of Tanga's way because she's a satyr?
Probably, because she's probably, like, everywhere we've been, she's been odd to see. So, yeah, I would say they'd at least be more surprised than mad about getting slightly moved, but
Yeah.
she's polite about it.
Hearing the fast clopping hooves of a horned woman going, "Oh, excuse me," I'd get the fuck out of her way too.
Well, there you go.
Okay, who's next?
Oh God, it's a horse.
Lodestone, the short king that he is, he would still, because he's got a pretty good wide statue, does the whole sideways thing and like sidesteps through lines, and he does have his manners from his father, so he'd probably be like, "Ooh, pardon me, coming through."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is he a groin or a butt guy? Does he go butt first or does he face the person?
Well, I mean, if he's cutting a line, he's giving them both, but like, I guess it would have to be like if he locks eyes with the person that he's crossing in front of,
Yeah.
he's gotta stay front, groin to groin.
He's a crotch guy.
No, well, I mean, it's a safety thing. Like, oh, we
Yeah,
see
yeah,
each other. I'm not turning my back on you.
Yeah.
Sorry, sidestep,
Gotcha.
sidestep.
Very good. Very good. Yep. We learned something today. And then last but certainly not least, Yars.
I would say Yar scans the crowd quickly as he moves through, always kind of adjust for the people he approaches. Mostly
Okay.
stern, walking forward, but he's approaching elderly people or kids or something. He'll adjust and shift as need be, but for the most part, stern force moving forward.
Yeah, Yars has what the kids call aura, where he's more of like a stern look, please get out of my way without having to say
Big
it
dick
kinda guy.
energy.
Yeah, but when it comes to the children or the elderly, you make a little pass for them. I love that.
Smack. Oh.
No. All right. Well, okay. RJ, what would you like to do with this whole situation?
How about we paraphrase so I don't really feel anger?
Okay. All right. So we're going to paraphrase.
Seeing
So
as I do want to apologize to everybody for the 30 minutes me and
yeah,
Billy just played together.
me too, because I did not expect the conversation to go that way, and we went a little over. So I'm sorry, guys.
It was riveting.
So with Momo getting, because he said he's just gonna sit outside the door, right?
No, he said he's going to take off. He said he
Oh,
was
he
going
did
to sit
take
outside
off.
the door, and you said, "Hey, it'd probably be best if you just went back."
Okay, so he did listen to me. Great. So Lodestone is basically going to convey to her, like, listen, I know I can't take you. You're more powerful than me. I'm not going to jeopardize anything. Um, let's just get the weapon deals done. But then he's going to say that, like, he intends to come back to see Momo, and he's going to not push the boundary that he heard her previously.
Yep.
But if Lodestone comes back to see Momo, and Momo has completely forgot about him again, Lodestone will bleed and die trying to take her down.
Okay. So with that, she's going to say, "I will never hurt one of my children, but he won't remember you, and there's really nothing you can do about it." That's in so many words. She's then going to kind of make the connection that you and your father are very similar, that you both like the same types of women, because she knows that you are pact bound to a magical creature, in the way that your father was with her. And she just tells you to be careful because she wants what's best for you.
Whoo! Yeah, not gonna work for Lodi.
Imagine
Lodi's gonna make a boundary right there, and it's hands off. And if he sniffs, catches her doing anything to affect him and Tanga, same result. He will.
Oh yeah, no,
die.
she doubles down. She's like, "I will never physically interfere. You have my word." Imagine paraphrasing making you mad. I had a whole thing written out where I was just gonna like, yeah, tie it all together. And she goes, "It doesn't matter whether you believe her or not. Uh, the fact that you heard her say it is now it's gonna be stuck in your head. So even if something bad does happen, you may think she might be right."
Yeah, no, it is enough to restrain him, and enough for that he's probably like fist clench, shaking a little bit,
Yeah.
thinking about the next thing, is something in the room to just catapult into her face, but he's gonna hold it together as best he can.
Disclaimer, just for anyone watching and everyone at the table. I hate this character. I don't like talking as this character. This character is an amalgamation of every worst person I have ever met or lived with in my life.
Sorry and thank you.
Yeah. Steve gets it. Steve gets it.
Hmm?
Okay. We will reconvene. So there will be a small light, like a little torch that goes up behind her, and it glows like a normal lamp, but it kind of turns on like an oil or a gas ignited lamp, and she turns back into the guild leader, uh, and she quickly taps you on the hand and says, "I really enjoyed our chat." And the rest of the group comes back. Where did the group go to get the money?
I think we flew back to the Copper Kettle Estate, and I like presented my brother with the basically the amounts and everything of like, hey, I could buy this this amount right here. It would save us this amount of money. Or basically just turning gold into weapons minus man hours.
Okay. For some reason, I can't put yours on the table. Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Yeah. Hobie's like, yeah, it's great. It's cost effective and efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he like very happily hands you the money and his blessing, and he's like, "Yeah, go make it happen, Captain."
Yep. Yeah. Then like, yeah, this is a business deal, and like, Hobie understands that he's buying from a thieves guild, but like, this is wartime. Like, this is sort of what a thieves guild is for. So
Yeah, the best of times before they start ransacking the place, right? Yeah. So you guys are free to move about the cabin.
I'll come back, and I'm gonna ask everybody like help carry sort of thing. I assume this is a lot of gold. What was it? It was like
Yeah.
15,000.
Yeah, everybody would have like almost a backpack worth of gold on their backs.
Didn't they say they were giving us bags of holding to carry everything?
Oh
They
yeah,
did.
yeah.
But we owe, what, 25 since we already gave a down payment?
You did give a down
Yeah.
payment.
Yeah. Hubie owns 25.
There you go. So yeah, you guys walk in. You see Lodestone with a couple drinks, emptied, and a couple drinks in front of the guild leader, and he's like, "Hey, that was fast. How's it going?" You
Can I do an insight check or like a passive perception? Do I notice any like change in Lodestone's demeanor?
is your passive perception over a 17?
I
Yes.
will roll a deception for him.
It's
to
it's
know
a
Yeah,
it's
go
a
ahead.
it's a 21.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and roll me a fool him. Okay. Yeah, you're not hiding it very much like your father. You you do not hide disdain or anger on your face very well. So yeah, you can see like the veins on the side of his neck are like creeping up. You can see like one big vein sticking out of his forehead.
tight jaw, all muscles are tight,
Yeah,
sweat looking like I just ran a 5K.
Yeah, if he didn't have such a big beard, you could see that like his jawline is engorged with blood.
All right. So here is the gold. I'll like look to the guild leader. Because like this guy hasn't said anything that has been like inflammatory or upsetting
Yeah.
at all. I'll just be like, okay,
Great, thank you.
okay,
Yep. He like opens it up and he like dumps it on the table. Most of it falls on the floor, and he's like, "Okay, I mean this looks like the right amount. If you're one or two shy, we're not gonna fault you for it. And how did you want to move this stuff? Did you want to throw it all in bags of holding, or did you want us to move it somewhere in specific?
we can collect with bags of holding. Thank you.
Sure, yeah, by all means. And he kind of like motions for the door.
I'll just make eyes at Lodestone as like trying to get his attention and do that like kind of like eyebrow furrow like what? Like did something happen?
Just gonna give you like a slow blink and a nod.
Okay. I'll head to where the weapons are and just start loading them up in the bags of holding.
Okay. Just one Hobie throwing sword by sword into a bag of holding, eh?
I'm going very slow. I am like, all right, this one's mid grade. It goes in this bag.
Oh, but can't we sort through it when we get back?
Yeah, hold on, Tanga. This one's low. I get this one a 9.5 out of 100.
Durability. He has a 10-point scale that goes.
Hobie's clearly just sorting by like Elven versus Dwarven make.
Oh my god. What about human made?
Why is everyone in our team racist
start
for some
dumping 'em.
reason?
Yeah, there we go.
I just
Yars.
start dumping.
Yeah, Yars.
I'm
that's
just
the good
dumping.
stuff. Outstanding. So, like a child trying to pick up water out of like a kiddie pool, Yars just kind of puts it on the ground and scoops up as many as he can. And the guild leader goes, "Well, our business here is concluded. I've got a few tasks I have to run for the city, so I will see you all again sometime. I hope." It was very nice to meet all of you.
Good to meet you.
Oh, and you as well. And he shoots a
Until
quick
next
wink
time.
at Lodestone and steps out into the back.
Look at Lodestone and be like, what was that about? You're about ready to break that table in half. Did they say something?
We tried to be quick.
Is dealing with Thieves Guild really that much against your sensibilities?
No, it wasn't against my sensibility. Let's just say it was a very colorful character. But if we're ready to go, so am I.
No, we got all these
Very
swords on the ground.
I look at you very oddly as like that was just a very generic like rogue-ish character, and like I look at Tenga, who you are in a relationship with, and go, okay, keep your secrets, and finish loading everything up, and be like, okay, I think we're good to head back, add this to the lot, maybe check it for cursed or special things, and then see how much time would it take to fill out the rest of the like the order for
So if you're doing
Yeah.
it your way, Hobie, we'll be here, or we will have an additional 36 minutes of playtime. If you're trying to,
No. I mean, how long? Like, does this progress the timetables enough that like we can get out of here like this week?
yes,
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
yeah. So with Erskine pitching in, the people of Chult or the people of Port Nyanzaru pitching in, the fact that Omnians have stepped up to help with the rebuilding, which has reallocated people from Port Nyanzaru to helping the Copper Kettles. The whole Copper Kettle company working 24-hour shifts, or at least swing shifts. But the anvil and the forge has not seen rest since your brother's kind of speech to the crew. And Erskine stepping up and putting in what he can. Yeah, you guys are basically at 99%.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's go. We're almost done. We can get out of here.
Okay, where are we going?
Yeah, where to?
Let's go back to the Copper Kettle estate, and then I think I have one more thing to do. I think I have like we have time for like one more thing before we leave.
All right. As you guys walk out, you see a young, handsome Genasi pouring Tej for a few people. And he goes, "Oh, hey guys." And he looks at Lodestone and he goes, "Ugh. That was kind of crazy."
A little bit tense. But
Yeah,
it's all fine now.
she was like, her head almost hit the ceiling. Not not a local, I hope.
No, won't be bothering us or you. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Well, uh, you guys stick around for drinks, food, or you guys on business? It looked more like a business thing.
We are on business, Momo. We won't be able to stick around. But before we
Okay.
leave the city, I will drop by to say goodbye.
All right, man. Well, when you do, drinks are on me.
Sounds good. Hopefully, I have enough time for that. All right, Momo. Thanks for everything. When I go in for the hug,
Okay. Yeah, he gives you a hug too.
have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too, bro.
When we start walking down the street, Lodestone's pulling out a small leaf doobie and lighting it up and just being like,
He's got the last of Rory's weed.
I know. I bought 5
Oh, yeah,
down in Am. Yeah.
yeah. Lodestone needs to get high.
Lodestone,
Oh, boy.
did we get like screwed or something? What happened? What
Yeah,
you were
what?
looking like you were ready to kill that guy.
You've been acting odd since we got back.
It's a longer story that I can tell you all on the Spellhawk on the flight back.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
I just need to.
I need to get really high before I tell
I need to
you.
get on another level and run from a devil.
There was a
Something
devil
to
down there?
be afraid of.
No.
This isn't like a Lucas thing, is it?
Nope. We'll be straight.
Okay, you guys make it back to the Spellhawk, and you guys are taking off. What are we chatting about in the in-flight? You can RP it or you can paraphrase it, up to you.
Oh, I meant like the flight leaving Chult back to.
Oh,
Baldur's Gate. Like we need to get
Mm.
safely the fuck away from here.
Oh my. Okay.
That
Right,
implies danger.
You're scaring me, but if we do have the ability to do one more thing in Schultz, is anyone thinking about any plans they have or anything like that, or do you just want to get loaded up and leave?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't we gotta still save the world or something?
Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to like talk with Erskine or anybody, either of you guys. And I'll look to John and Tanga, or like conduct any more business with any of the captains or anything like that.
If any of y'all have any messages or sendings that need to get sent, I am a communication station and I will help anybody that needs it.
Oh, that's perfect. Broke my sending stone. Could you send a message to Miss Silverhand?
Of course, what do you need sent?
Just checking on my father.
Can do. And I will immediately do a sending to Auntie Silverhand and say, hey, how is Papa Blaylock?
Papa Blaylock.
He says he's up and at 'em, eating, and he's looking better.
Good. That's excellent news. And then like probably like whatever stress the doobie hadn't relieved, everybody would see Lodestone finally like visibly like unclench, relax,
Okay, so now that
slouch a little.
Lodestone is in a slightly better position, make me a wisdom save, but at advantage.
The doobie.
Okay, you broke a 10, so you don't get too much information. But you remember your mother telling you specifically that she interfered with your sending stone.
Hmm.
But now both messages are correct and they align. So how much did she tell you that was true, and how much did she tell you that was a lie?
Why do you do this to me, Billy?
Listen, you
Okay.
told me that you had a mom who was a terrible person, and I delivered.
Good to go.
How dare you get what you want? Rude of me. Okay. Yeah. So as you guys get back to the Copper Kettle Estate, you see that like there are a lot of people working out and about. You see a small dwarven woman riding around on a velociraptor. She's not really doing anything but riding. She doesn't look like she's carrying anything. She's just out jumping over bushes.
Hi, Dora!
You say that from the ship?
I'm yelling it. I'm just so excited she's having fun.
All right. Well,
Oh, Hank, I want to ask actually if you could send a message to somebody we haven't really talked to before, so I don't know how this works.
Can you explain?
Well, do you remember at the end of the race, they introduced that elephant announcer introduced one of the returning merchant princes.
Yeah, that pretty lady up top, right?
Yeah, Madame Quayothi. Would you be able to message them if you haven't talked to them at all?
Well, I think I can, but that would be terribly rude and invasive.
Well, I
how about this guy?
was
No,
wondering.
he wants to talk to the pretty lady.
No, I wanted
one.
to know if we could set up a formal meeting at the Copper Kettle Estate.
If you want a business meeting, I think before we start popping into anybody's heads all rude like, I think you should send a regular message as an invitation. But obviously things are different on this plane. But I would assume you should not be popping in anybody's head if you haven't at least said a proper hello.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna have time. I was hoping she would meet us at the Copper Kettle Estate, but yeah, I'll send a letter.
All right. But yeah, you guys touch down. You get into the Copper Kettle Estate. You see only Kerbeck and Howie, and they are talking to a very For a human, he is a tall and very large human, and you are looking at a relatively grizzled and portly dwarf.
I'll hop out, make my approach with all of the bags of holding.
Okay. As you approach, you can hear the two men talking to your family members, like trying to tell you, like, "Hey, we're running out of iron. Hey, we are gonna have to move to like bronze or copper. We're gonna have to try to make like we can make it. It's just not gonna be nearly as good." And Howie is of the mindset of like that will do. And Kerbeck is very much like our names are on this. We should probably reallocate or maybe talk to the other dwarves of the island. And they're both kind of like going back and forth in front of these two guys.
Hmm.
They're very nice guys.
I'll approach and be like, "Hey, sorry to interrupt. You guys might both be right. You know, desperate times, desperate measures, but we might not have to do that. I'll start to just empty bags of holding into like the pile of the swords.
Okay, so you see the two blacksmiths like jump and slide like sidle out of the way as the swords like kind of become like a very small river of weapons and armor. And you can see Kerbeck like tries to jump and lands on a couple swords and like falls as they slide. And he's
Oh.
like, ah!
Psionic shielding to help prevent any harm.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't take any damage. He's just dumb. And he gets up and he like pats himself off and he like tinks like a few of the swords and he's like, "All right, this is how it's supposed to be made. Look at it, boy." And he's like holding it out and he's like, "Yeah, see, this is dwarven. See, your brother's got an eye for craftsmanship." And you can see like one of the blacksmiths like it doesn't have to be dwarven for it to be good. It's just it fits you better because you're a dwarf. And he goes, "Nah." It's just, it kind of like kicks some of the
Uncle Kerbeck, you should really see some of the stonework the Harangon folk do. When if you come back, you know, north, you'll see. I'll show you. It's not bad.
Which brings me to my next point. Uh, as as Kerbeck is kind of like joking around with the weapons and poking at your brother, your dad walks in, and your dad is wearing a very heavy helm, like armored helm, like a steel helmet, kind of like the Norse one. Is like it's covering his relatively busted in nose, and you can see he has great axe and he's dragging a backpack behind him.
Pops, what are you doing?
He says, "Oh, hey, how are you, Boyle? Well, I I was gonna talk to your brother about it, but you're here, so that's good. I'm coming with you."
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
No, no, no. I've already talked to your mom about it, and that's my home. You know, this is our house, and Howie's made a lovely place for the copper kettles, but you know, Faerun and by proxy the Sword Coast is my home, and I'd be doing you and your brother and your family and your friends, and he kind of like motions to you, a disservice if I didn't help.
Hmm. Dad, that means a lot. Um, I'll like drop what I'm doing and like take him off to the side.
Okay, and he like continues to drag. He's doing the sea bag drag. Like it is a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
heavy backpack. It is following behind him. And he kind of like
Yeah.
leans over because he figures you're gonna whisper.
Dad, I will whisper to him. I'm not gonna try and like besmirch his honor or like hurt his ego at all. I'm gonna be like, Dad, I I don't think I personally will be fighting in this war. I think we have other things to contend with. I don't know if you saw that dragon, but I think that's gonna be what we're gonna try and deal with. And I hope he chokes back for a second and just like holds on to Smidge. If we fail, I need you here protecting Howie and making sure he gets rest and his my niece and nephew. Um, if we fail, I don't know if there's going to be a Sword Coast left, so I really don't want you coming with us. And if you're strong enough to fight for the Sword Coast, I think you're strong enough to protect what's left of the family.
And
I
he puts his free arm around you, like as you're talking to him. So now you guys are like you're like head to helmet,
Mhm.
and he goes, "Your brother's a grown man. Look at him. He's got a whole business. He's got a life, a wife, a family, right? Now, just because you aren't going to the front line to do what you got to do, you're trying to protect him too, right?
yeah.
Okay. What do you think he's doing by stopping his business, stopping his trade to try to help you?
I know, but if he's done everything he can do, Pop, and I'm gonna do everything I can do. And
Good. And I'm gonna do everything I can do. I've got maybe a decade left. I'm not, and he like rubs his stomach. He's like, I'm not getting any younger. But I can still hold an axe, and I can still hold a line, and I can still protect my boys. And he takes his free hand, he like pats you on the cheek, and he goes, "But I know this is coming from a place of love, and you don't have to understand it because we're two very different dwarves, you know. And I love you for it. I wouldn't be able to stand you if you were anything like me. You'd end up like Kerbeck. All right, but don't argue with your dad." And he pats you on the head and kind of shambles back to the group.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, no, we'll do this. We'll do this, and we'll do it right. And I'm gonna look to the pile, and I'm going to, as quickly as I can, try and find anything +2 or greater to like +2 armor, +2 shield.
But Dad, what about this one? This one looks
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, this one. I know it's elven make, but it's
Ooh, look how good it swings. So once you pull him back, you see that Kerbeck is bright red, and he has been hollering to the group, like he's yelling at Cavern about the group and how unsafe they are. And he's like, there's not a real dwarf amongst them, minus your son. And he's like, yeah, listen, I've worked with them, and they do good work, but he's like, you don't want the blue bastard and the hoove lady to keep you safe, you know. What, the human's gonna put his little herbs in your leg if you get cut? No, 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 no. And like as he's saying that, he is picking up scoops of like weapons and armor and like tossing one at a time. He is arming himself until he is in like full regalia, like head to toe. He is now in like a hodgepodge of dwarven,
Yeah.
elven, and human weapons. And he's like, I suppose I'll have to go with you too, you numpty.
I just smile and accept it, sort of thing. Like I'm not gonna change his ways, but
Yeah, none
his
of it
heart's
fits.
there. Yeah,
None of it
his heart's
fits him.
there. Yeah.
But it's heavy. He can feel it, so it must work.
I'm gonna kneel down to see him and say, Uncle Kirby, I'm sure you'll keep us plenty safe.
Oh, not is going to happen to any of you as long as I'm around. Not if I can help it. Roll me a perceptions check.
Tenga or Hobie?
Ooh.
Tanga.
Gotcha.
His cheeks get a little red when he says that to you.
I just pat his shoulder reassuringly, like, I'm sure that it'll be fine. It's gonna be fun.
Howie, seeing all of this, kind of like steeples his fingers. He goes, well, I can make sure you guys get there safely. This is great, Hobie. You did fantastic. Like, wow, look at it all. It's gonna have to be annotated. It's gonna have to be ledgered. But I mean, you did most of the legwork. I mean, this is the elbow grease portion. You knocked out almost immediately. Do I want to know where this came from?
I mean, I'll if you feel comfortable and being upfront with this, I mean, you do business out here in Chol. I should probably let you know some of the more undersided kind of situation. Here, come with me.
No, it's
And
okay.
I will.
You said undersided. I've
No,
heard
no,
all I need to hear.
We were at the
How-
Thieves Guild.
Howie, I gotta
Oh,
tell you about
God.
this. Howie, come here. And I'll
Okay.
like grab him by the side of the head, and I will pull him to the side, and
Yeah.
I am going to tell him about Lee's. I'm
Yeah.
going to tell him about the temple, and just be like, this, like, stay away from this. Do not move further south. Do not go anywhere near there. There's
Oh, yeah, no, that's
nothing to be
terrible.
found. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
go there.
Anything that casts a shadow is usually pretty bad here. That's why we stayed so far north.
Yeah.
But it's a good bit of information. I thank you. And he like gives you like a weird side hug because you grabbed him by the neck and kind of dragged him over there.
I'll give him a full
Uh,
hug. I'll let him go
oh,
and give him a full hug.
okay,
So
yeah, he
just-
gives you a full hug, and he's like, growing up, I always thought that we would get into business together, through our ventures and whatnot. But like you're doing stuff I would have never imagined anyone doing, let alone my brother. Eh,
yeah, yeah. I feel the same way, Howie. This I thought we were just gonna start a little coffee shop together. This what you did was incredible.
yeah, you know what? If everything uh if everything works out, we still can
I'd
if you
like to,
wanted.
yeah. I heard about
Okay.
an elusive being somewhere above the spine of the world. I think after this is done, I'm gonna go hunting for it.
Well, I've got the resources and you've got the map, so maybe we can put our heads together.
I'll, I will. I'll put my head to his and just give him a big hug.
Howie starts weeping.
Mm.
Okay, so it's not goodbye, right?
No, no.
Okay.
I'll, you know, I got pops. I got uncle. We're gonna be okay. I'll bring them back both safe.
Yeah, no, I mean Dad's strong, and I don't think Uncle Kerbeck can die.
No,
Honestly,
no. Has he done the thing around you guys?
no, he drank paint thinner in front of the blacksmiths, thinking that
Yeah,
it was ale. That was
like
crazy.
he did a thing, and then I saw all of our ancestors and everything. So it's like I think even if we do die, eventually there's gonna be like maybe like I think our spirits live on to some sort of weird copper kettle esque power. I don't know. It's you know what? I got my dragon. That's all I need.
We have nepotism through death.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Okay, well, that's something to think about.
yeah.
And he kind of like rubs his beard. He's like, "That's, I never considered much for the afterlife, but if you've seen it, huh, maybe,
But
yeah,
do,
maybe I'll ask Uncle K about it."
do me a favor though. If you hear news out of Sword Coast that this all went south, yeah, just hunker down as best you can.
And he puts both his hands like on your shoulders and faces you, and he goes, "If I find out that anything happened to any of you, I'm gonna re-level the Sword Coast."
I hope he just gives him a big fucking hug. Yeah.
All right, yeah, yeah.
And then if my mom's there, I'll have like a quick
No,
goodbye with my mom.
no, your mom is out raptor riding.
Oh,
You have seen her dash past the windows a few times, and all you've heard is "Eh!"
mom won a race, by the way. I don't know if you saw or
Yeah,
heard.
no, she won't shut the hell up about it. She's
Yeah.
like, now that's her whole persona. She's like, oh well, this type of saddle wouldn't work on a Raptor because blah 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 blah. But it's nice. It gets her fresh air. She gets to meet some more locals. She's making her own name for herself.
Yeah, just don't let her join the and I'll rub my my midpoint severance like bite marks and everything. Just let her just keep her to the two-leggeds.
Yeah, I think that she's like kind of like you and Smidge, like she's picked one, and that's her whole deal. She's
Yeah,
she's
that's
coming up. She's workshopping names because she doesn't want to use her name. She calls herself the Crimson Kettle, which is just a red kettle, but she thinks it sounds cool. She says like maybe I'll wear a red helmet or something.
yeah.
Um,
You should get your
but
branding team to make her some logos and stuff like that. Could be a whole
yeah,
thing.
no, Fear is all about it. Because
Yeah.
of her but she's gonna be good. She's gonna be good. She's
I'll
gonna.
I'll look and see if I can find Fira, just around.
Yeah. She's around. She was
Yeah.
helping the cooking people again.
I'll if we by the time we like end our goodbyes, I'd like to just approach Fira, and that'll be it for me.
Okay. Yeah. You approach her.
Hey, Fira.
She goes, "Oh, how are you, Howie?
I'm
Or
doing good.
Hobie?"
I'm doing good. Listen, I'm gonna get going. Cavern Pops is gonna come, and so is Kerbeck. We're gonna nip this thing in the bud. Do me a favor, keep my brother safe, okay?
I'm sorry. I must have smashed my head against the headboard a few too many times last night. Did you say that your father's going with you?
Yeah, Pops and Uncle. We're gonna put a stop to this.
Well, if anyone can do it, it's definitely yous. You've got a good head on your shoulders, and you've got great friends, and you're always welcome. You can always come back, come say hi, and if and she like points to like the entire mansion. She's like, if you need anything before you go, or if your friends need anything, don't hesitate to ask. And she kind of like squeezes your cheek a little bit.
Thanks, Fira. And I'll give her the Lord of the Rings handshake.
Oh yeah, no, she
Yeah.
reaches, she goes for like both underarms, like around your waist, picks you up, and just like squeezes you. She goes, "Oh, family doesn't shake hands. Come here."
Just cut off there, please.
No, no, no. You can hear like a few of your vertebrae like pop a little bit.
Who he is now
She goes,
3 inches taller.
"Yeah, Hobie's now 4 feet tall. Look at him go." Now, but yeah,
Please,
she.
please put me down. I was bitten in half like this
Yeah.
morning.
Oh, I tried to do that to your brother.
Gross.
Oh no, he liked it probably more than you did. Okay,
Okay.
well, I'll see you before you leave. I'll see you before you leave.
But yeah, if there's anything in the keep that we can use to like equip ourselves,
Yeah, do the Baldur's Gate thing, man. Just ransack the place.
well, not like I'm looking for like, is there any like, was anybody working on anything experimental or like anything magical that like anybody could grab?
Not anything special.
Gotcha.
So if you're looking for weapons and armor, you can always dig through the pile that you had because there were nicer things in it.
Yeah.
If you're looking for like amulets and artifacts, that's something that you're probably gonna have to purchase.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll just open the offer to the group if anyone needs anything. I think there might be some +1 armor in here, some +1 daggers. Yeah, feel free, guys.
My trusty dagger's already +1, so I'm alright.
What is in there?
Go ahead and roll me a perceptions check as you dig through the weapons.
I'm gonna be very specific and say I'm doing it with fully booted feet.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, what
That's
are you
pretty
looking for?
good.
I just want to see what's in there.
Okay, so there's daggers, long swords, short swords, maces. There's morning stars. There are shields. There are leather armor. There's mail armor. There's plate armor. There's half plate armor. Would you like me to continue?
Yeah, I'm looking for more anything better than something else.
There's mithril. There is
Maybe just weapons, because I don't. Unless there's like a +3 shield in there or something.
no. The highest you get was like a +2 shield, if that. What kind of weapon are you looking for? Are you looking for a ranged weapon, or are you looking for
No, just curious if there's say a
club,
long
spat?
sword.
Yeah, there's a +1 longsword that you can snag.
Maybe can I have this?
Yeah, by all means.
Cool.
And
Never
as
gonna
you say
use
that,
it, but
Howie
it looks
goes, "Well,
cool.
okay, no, you know what? We're gonna take it off the list." And you can see like scratches out in his ledger. He's like, "That one's off the books."
John. Hey, John.
What?
I'm so high.
Hey, are you gonna wear that suit Erskine built? Yeah.
Well, probably not.
Why?
And Howie goes, "Wow, you got a suit made like an Erskine Industries made suit?
Uh-huh.
That why wouldn't you wear it? It's
I
got
wear
to
my
be like
uniform for a reason, Howie.
oh well. I mean, would you mind if I take a look at it?
No.
Sure.
Okay, so now you hand him the Viper Mark II medical outfit, and he goes, "Ah,
Howie, can you
yeah,
keep a secret?
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
say where you got that from, right?
no."
Jesus
And
Christ.
he
Say
like
nothing.
folds the cape in half, and he like rolls it back up and like stuffs it into the helmet, and he's like, "Yeah, you should probably hold on to that, man. You should probably not let anyone see that ever. That's not a thing. Don't give. I didn't. You know what? I think I'm going blind in this eye."
Oh.
All right. Do you want me to take a look at that?
No, I like it like this actually. This is
Oh,
a
okay.
preferred. Yeah, don't do that again, buddy.
Show you things you asked for?
Yes. Yes, why would
Oh.
you do that?
Oh, because you asked.
Yeah, but what it's
There's something called trust,
you
Howie.
shouldn't have
like
said the place that
right,
you
right,
got
but
it
now
from.
now I'm implicated
Now he
because
knows something he didn't want to
I
know.
think I know I think I know. Where's your friend going? Are
So
you
it's like
don't
be
be are you
careful
mad
what
at
you
me? I'm
ask
sorry.
for.
He starts yelling at Yars.
Yars, did you go into the kitchen?
Oh, I'm leaving.
He's leaving this plane. He's going back to the astral plane.
Leaving you people.
Oh,
He's
Howie.
had-
You
You
people.
like having connections, right? I met somebody a while back. We all kind of did. That you might get some good stuff off of if you're interested.
Yeah, sure. Hold on,
I
let me-
take
he, like,
out the
unleashes
paper
it.
that says Marlowe Muscle and Hustle and Bustle. I give him
yeah.
that card.
He goes, "Wow, this is a piece of paper. That's
Right.
great."
Just read it out and you'll meet someone real neat.
Okay.
Avert your eyes.
All right. And he like folds it and like puts it into his breast pocket. He's like, "Maybe I'll do that when there aren't so many people around because the last cool thing you showed me, I shouldn't have seen. So maybe a little bit of discretion is
That's
advised."
fair.
If you learn what something is, and you know you shouldn't see it, don't ask.
Okay, but this I'm asking you to see, but maybe not in front of so many people. That's fair.
Okay. Well, it's very nice of you, Tanga, and I really appreciate it.
The person's name is Marlo when he shows up, so, don't be impolite.
Okay, Mr. Marlowe. I can do that. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were the Viper, John. I'm sorry.
I
won't tell anyone.
Goodbye.
That's what the Viper would say.
They're busy. It's fine. We should probably get some food and then head out, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I like to whisper as we go back to the Spellhawk. Speaking of Mr. Erskine, I'll whisper to Yars, "We're not giving this back, right? This is we're."
Why are you asking me? I
do you
didn't
mean
make
I'm
the
asking
deal.
You're the one that flies it.
Yeah, but I didn't make the deal. You did.
I'm not.
You said
This
we could have
wasn't
it
a
all the way
deal.
back.
Yeah, but like I'm not saying there's not a deal. I'm telling you, like, hey, if you get in it and you fly it somewhere.
Yars has walked in an indiscriminate direction, so you guys are outside.
Yep, I left.
Just getting some air. Go ahead and plop me down. Plop me down some people. Somewhere over here.
I thought we went to get food.
I thought we were going back to the ship.
Yeah, Yars walked
well,
off, and
Yars
then
walked
John
off.
followed Yars.
Yars, where the fuck are you going?
So John and Yars, plop your bodies.
Oh, and Smidge followed?
I'll
And
follow.
Yeah,
Just say,
Smidge,
where the fuck are
Smidge
you
will
going?
Smidge will always follow Yars.
John said something about a burger. I grabbed Tanga and followed.
Okay.
Are the burgers this way?
Well,
I don't know, but John knows where they are.
Why the fuck are we out in the woods?
Yars.
I don't know.
As Yars walked outside. Is this not where you wanted to go? Where did you want to go, Yars?
No, I was just walking away from the situation because my team is just openly admitted something without
Yeah.
when they shouldn't have. I was just removing myself and
Ah,
shaking my head
Well,
terribly.
now we're fighting a djinn. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Cool. I'm
So-
walking forward towards it.
yeah. At the very crest of the woods to the Copper Kettle Estate, you see a very large djinn.
Hey,
Can I-
there's
can
a
I do-
djinn. I'm
Can I
walking
do
towards
like
it.
like a perception check or something, or an insight check? Is Yars being like enchanted or something right now?
You go ahead and roll me a check of some sort. Yeah, sure, perception. Yeah, nope, he's not. He's just embarrassed that he thinks that maybe you guys let off a little too much, so he picked a direction and is now going.
What are you doing? Come on.
Okay, well, Yars gets up to the thing, so he's gonna swing on him. Does a 26 a 22 or a 20?
Is Yars just killing himself?
Yeah, he approaches the djinn.
He has
The
a
djinn.
Did any of us hit?
Fucking
He has
thanks, Howie.
Yes, he does.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Yes, they do.
Which ones?
All of them.
Okay, well then you take 30, 42, 57. You take 60 damage.
Minus 11.
Minus 11. So you take 49 damage.
All right, cool.
Everybody roll me an initiative. Well, before you do that, let me make sure
No.
that... Okay. Well, well. I thought maybe I forgot to do the turn order, but then I remembered I used the turn order for the race. All right, Obi.
Why do you guys live here? This is infested with gin.
There's not a tonic for this remedy. All right, Hobie, you're up.
What was the max again? Sorry.
I was just so fucking confused. Look at Yars and goes, "What are you doing, man? What? Come on!" And we'll Hunter's Mark the djinn.
Okay.
Bonk. And then that was a bonus action. So Smidge will just run up, and I will make my pair of attacks with. Give me 1 second. Let me turn it on. Hunter's Mark. Properly use the modifier things. Bonk. 17 to hit.
Let me check its AC. If it meets, it beats.
Meets it beats. So that's 7 and 1, and then second attack is nat
is,
1.
Is a crit fail.
Crit fail.
Your crossbow. So the damage lands. Like you hit the djinn, but you forgot in your haste that you loaded the really nice crossbow bolt.
No.
It's even better that it just cut him off.
What did it do?
It did
he
11
used
points of damage.
On a nat 1, that's still good.
Wait. I thought you were supposed to explode.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Smidge needs to make a DC strength check, DC 18. Ah, so there is a massive whirlwind that forms around Smidge. And Smidge just kind of looks at you and does like the left-right blink, and is not lifted off the ground because he may be much more dense than you.
Yeah, I'll look at Smidge and look back at yours. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Why are you looking at me?
Oh.
Okay, Yars, you're up. Oh my God, Schwatt's dead in real life.
He walked away from the computer now.
Oh,
Wow.
never mind. He's healing himself for 11.
For fucking failures. Yep. Yeah.
All right, you're at 37 health. RJ, you're making a face.
No, I was highlighting the 4, and I was trying to understand rolling 1 times 2 d8.
Yeah.
Healing word. Actually, I'm gonna use one of my Surrettes.
Okay. Holy shit. We're using VC, it's working. VC, it's working.
Well, I thought we didn't have the good ones. We have the old ones still.
You do, but
What?
you remember to use the threats,
Yeah.
which means that his
It's all coming together.
which means his class is working. It is an effective class. Write that down. Write that down.
I have
What is it?
Oh, good.
2d4 plus
two.
2, right?
Yep. I just gotta make more of these.
Success!
fuckers.
Success! Great success.
I've never seen that
Dude.
before.
What the fuck was that?
What?
Sorry, side
don't
effects.
understand.
I still gotta work them out.
Oh, it's 2 because you put 2d4 equals 2.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad.
And it's still rolled 2d4.
Yeah.
God. Sorry.
Hey,
I'm
get
fucking...
one more. and you're-
Oh, there we go.
you're
Yeah,
fine.
it was meant to be.
Hey.
All right.
All right. You heal for another 8. There's a god and he loves us. Holy shit. Is that your turn, sir?
That's both my actions.
Okay. Tango, you're up. The big blue guy.
I just
Big blue
wanted burger. Go Yarcy, I'll give you a bardic inspiration. And
She's gonna get you.
no, but I will do dissonant whispers on the djinn and say, "You are invited." I'm gonna do it base level though because I've done a lot of sendings today.
Okay. Wisdom save 17. Rolls a nat 20.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
half
it's-
damage.
No half. Doo-doo.
On a
That's my turn.
successful Save. Oh, okay. That's Okay. Lodestone, you're up.
Yars, you have a D10 for the roll.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna run up and bait and switch with Yars, giving him the AC bonus,
Okay.
Nice.
He's become unkillable.
and then I'm gonna attack action on the djinn.
Okay. Yeah, those will hit.
And then I'll spend another psionic dice. Oop, not reprisal. Hang on.
All right. Yeah, do your thing. I got to do
Alright.
math. That's difficult.
Strike. 8 plus 6 plus 7, and then a DC 17 strength save.
DC 17. Strength save. Good thing they have a +5 to strength. Hallelujah.
Okay. That'll end my turn.
Okay.
Out of the woods. Mine.
John, you're up. Things are
All right.
happening. Bad
Yep.
things are happening.
Yours, you're a D10 for a cleric.
No.
Shazam.
Hmm?
No?
D8.
Oh, D8.
Yeah, he's a cleric.
Have the same anyway. How about that?
How about he do anyway?
How about you do it?
There you go. +15.
And you know what? I'm gonna spend one of my Surets on you.
So, this all happened within a 6-second period.
Oh fuck!
Oh no! Now he's doing it.
Oh,
Now
it's
he's-
spreading.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Oh, it's terrible. I missed the vein. I'm sorry. Total
So-
19 healing back to you.
I've never been under the effects of Narcan, but going from near death to almost full health, I assume that's what Narcan does. You went from a
When I
third of your
touch
health.
you, it.
Can we clip that? Can we make that a Discord clip?
no,
when
you
I
fucking
touch you?
cannot. Schwad,
I
you're
don't
no
think we have any
longer
slots
lasting
left.
effects.
All right. So now you have an auto stabilize. Pretty neat.
I'm gonna put a time limit on that of an hour. Because
Okay. So
just
60
having
rounds.
it be till whenever
Yeah.
is bonkers.
Also, that's good for dungeon crawling. In
Mhm.
case you hit a trap.
Mm.
Hobes Magobes, you're up.
I'll start like cycling around and start skirting the outside of the woods around Smidge and just look at Yars and go, Yars, do you know this djinn or is that racist?
Do you mean Lodi?
Do I know
I mean,
this,
yeah.
Jin?
Well, both actually. I meant Lodi, but yeah, Yars. Like, do you know this person? And I'll take a shot.
It's not burgers.
Oh, buckwheat.
Not burgers.
The man that's high as a kite is facing down death.
Hit it hard enough, burgers will fly out.
14, and I
There you
assume,
go.
I assume a 14 and 15 don't hit.
They do not.
Damn. And then Smidge, I'll command Smidge to start tearing into this creature. Doesn't have the +2 archery because, well, does he though? Can I give him Smidge a little?
He's
He'll-
shooting his
How would you
mouth
do
out.
that?
Sorry, I forgot to turn off the fucking thing. So it's only 10 piercing and 6 fire, so it's 16.
16 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'm looking for like some sort of recognition on anybody's face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who does anybody speak primordial?
What's good?
Okay. Great. So the djinn is gonna look at you and say, "You're the one I'm looking for," and he's gonna hit you with 3 scimitar attacks. So a 19, a 28, and 11, because he no longer has a surprise.
1928 hits.
Okay, you take boop 14, 23, 27 damage.
Cool. Turn one of those. This happens
It's a strength saving
because
throw.
this is a new round.
Yep. All right, he fails it,
Let's push him back 10 feet and give him.
and
10
he takes
points.
10 damage. Yes, he goes flying.
And I'll wait until my turn for the reply.
Arabian Night. And yours is up now.
I'm going to bibbity bop.
I don't see anything on. What does that mean?
He's attacking him.
Yeah, I'm attacking.
Obviously.
I've played D&D with Schwab long
Oh
enough.
my god,
Oh,
no.
Lodestone.
Oh, right. Yeah, Lodestone. Can we get some damage on this one?
Sure.
Oh, it's
Why-
just.
why? What?
Whoops.
I was
Oh, it's going in my back. Oh no!
Yeah, go ahead and roll me those 4d6 of radiant damage. Okay. Yeah, you take 5 radiant as it like just skirts your shoulder.
1 second, I'm going to use a reaction to step up and go, oh, flashbang, hey?
I go into
That's what you're
range.
using your reaction.
Yeah, he took damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Like nothing ever happened.
Oh, I thought you were saying I'm taking my reaction to talk shit. That was
No, no.
way funnier.
Wait, we can do that?
No, you can't. No.
Maybe not you. I'm
Yeah,
certainly going to.
Very well. Very well. All is well in the world.
That spends one of my treatment dice.
Nice. Yars, is that the last bit of your bibbity bop?
Nope, I'm gonna cast it on myself and I'm done.
Whew. Yeah, you're basically back to full. Tanga, you're up. You're the way back.
All right. I'm going to do another Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Max level I can. Say, don't you touch him! And then I'm going to move forward to try and keep up with everybody and use a bardic inspiration on Lodestone. Say, focus up, sweetheart!
Okay. Wow. So that actually did a lot of damage. Yeah. So the djinn does not understand you, but hearing something in another tone or another language being yelled into your brain probably doesn't feel great. Do I have to run? Is it a flee? On a failed save, takes 3d6 and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away from you as physically possible. Okay. So on its turn, it will have to try to save and then run. Lodestone, you're up.
as I start walking up, I'm gonna shout back in primordial, so all they hear is like, Gretel sounds, and go,
Hmm.
"Who sent you? You better answer quick."
Why are you doing archery, Hobie?
Oh, I was just turning that off.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not getting a reply because it is now like muttering under its breath to get away from you.
18.
Yeah, both hit. So
One of those I'll throw on the infused strike that I've been
16.
forgetting about.
Okay.
16 plus 12, and another DC 17 strength save.
So 28. And another DC. Which means if. Yep, nope, he doesn't make it.
Knock him prone.
Okay, he is now proned.
Bonus action.
All right.
Mind Sliver.
Ooh.
He's living. Intelligence save. Boop. He got a 10. He takes
7 psychic, and then subtract a d4 on its next saving throw before the end of my turn.
Roger that.
Oh,
The end
yeah.
of my next turn. Yep.
Yes.
That's my turn.
All right. John, you just saw Lodestone beat up a guy and then stab him in the brain. It's your turn.
Yep. I come up here. Stay down.
Blue
try to-
42. Please don't
try
hurt me.
to try to like. This thing's huge, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
just harassing him, kick dirt in his face.
Okay. Are you attempting to restrain him, or are you just standing there for like
No,
zoning
I'm
purposes?
not big enough for that. I'm not.
Gremlins dance?
Hit him
He's,
with the.
he's learned from the last time he jumped on top of a gargantuan creature.
Wee!
Yeah. Okay. Hobie, you are up.
I don't have
Who's
the
gonna-
immovable shield anymore.
Hobie's gonna look at God and go, wait, how far off is Yars from level 11? Is this because so he can hit level 11? And Smidge will run up.
And then
oh,
Smidge
Smidge-
dies for your
Smidge will-
hubris. No.
Level 11? I'm not even level 10.
Smidge was in that tornado thing. Does that still exist?
Yeah, but he only had to make the save once.
Oh, okay. I'll step away from that thing. And then Smidge will take his attack first. If this thing's prone, does he have advantage?
Well, he's flanked, so he has advantage.
Oh, okay. So Smidge will bite. 14 doesn't hit. I take it.
No.
No, and then I will take my shots with the crossbow. Hold on, let me turn back on my stuff. Bump. Heating hand crossbow.
Okay, so because Smidge like grabs this djinn by the boot, and he tries to do the attack that he did on the dragon when he transformed, like he tries to like grab it and then also fire lightning into it, but he instead of grabbing the djinn by the neck, he grabs the djinn by the boot and starts to just go ba 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 ba, and he kind of pulls the djinn almost out of the way of your shot.
Okay, buddy, one more time. Second shot. There we go.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
And
14.
Smidge will throw the infused strike on my attack. So
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, is he still fire? Is he lightning?
he's still fire, yeah.
He's still fire, yeah. So it poofs, gives big damn. Jin's turn. Jin is now gonna stand up, and is then gonna cast Gaseous Form. Yep. And his flying speed is 10 feet, so he's gonna try to get the hell away from Tenga.
Hmm.
Ooh, tricky bastard.
I used the whole character sheet. Yars, you're up.
Oh, I'm still reading that. Fuck.
Okay.
How do you fight a gas cloud?
So if I read that correctly, basically only magical stuff hits it.
So it has resistance to non-magical damage. It does not have immunity, so it'll take half. But yeah, it takes full damage from magical attacks. It takes half damage from physical attacks, and it has advantage on strength, dex, and con saving throws.
All right. Let's round 2 this then.
Get the lawnmower ready.
So I cast Guiding Bolt, 27 to
Okay.
hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and I'm casting it at rank 4. And I rolled shit.
25 is still a lot of damage.
Nope, trash. Worst.
Yeah,
More
so the
damage.
guiding bolt like flies into this very misty form and explodes, and you see that like a good chunk of it is now missing.
And the next, it has the advantage effect, I believe, for the next attack that goes on it. So whoever
Yep.
attacks next has advantage.
Well, good news, it's Tanga.
Tanga, good luck.
Ugh. What are we supposed to do against a gas cloud?
She just starts fanning her hands. Go,
Y-
shoot.
Yars and Lodestone, you guys still have your inspirations, right?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll try to unnerving or unsettling words. It
Okay.
just be like, get back here. I don't know if that works on a gas cloud, but here we are. Here. And then for my, I already did my movement. I'll try to use my instrument to, well, I mean, Tangle would try it. Cast Entangle to try and catch it.
Okay.
Which I'm pretty sure does not do anything to a glass cloud.
It's a conjuration spell, so it is technically a spell.
It is a spell.
Oh,
Oh, that's
your
with me.
restrain.
You,
Okay,
Puck.
must succeed on a
Welcome.
strength saving throw, and it's what, -4 to its strength?
Minus a D4 and minus D8 from Tango's Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, so it rolls a -2, or sorry, it rolls a 3. It rolls a 2 because it has advantage on strength. You now have a restrained cloud.
So it's just like grass from the ground. I'm trying to imagine it just like
Just imagine
into an orb.
Like thorny,
It's like a tree now.
yeah, think of like
A tree balloon.
thorns. Yeah, just think of a balloon caught in like a bramble patch. You can see like the little pokers like sticking into it as it tries to wriggle free. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Lodestone, you're up.
I realize I've been using the wrong war pick. So now that it's restrained, and I look at my own DM screen, that's advantage. So attack action.
Go ahead.
And while this is happening in between pummelings, it's gonna primordial of like, huh? Are you gonna answer me?
Stop hitting yourself. Okay. So you see Lodestone swing his picks through, and it disappears. It dissipates. Boop.
That was strange.
Everybody, roll me a perception or an investigation.
The
Yars is
heck
still
was that
reeling from
about?
Yars is reeling from the fact that he tried to leave a bad situation and walked into a worse one. Tanga knows that this is not the cafeteria.
I just wanted a burger.
Yeah. Okay.
I rolled a 15 investigation.
Okay. So John and Hobie, you find a very, very small note. It's not even like a full piece of paper, but you find a scrap of a piece of paper on the ground.
Pick it up and put on my glasses, and what the hell does this say?
Oh, more pacing.
I'll see everybody. I'll see Yars walking. Be like, can somebody check on Yars? Make sure he's not like cursed or something. While I read whatever's on the sheet.
There you go.
She's fine.
Kill the Genasi Satyr, removing the other one off the island tonight. What the hell's the other one? I'll show this. Wait, why are you laughing? Is everyone going crazy? What the fuck's going on?
I
Lodi's
warned her
hot.
this would happen. So,
Who?
she's down for going to kill my mother.
What are you talking about?
What?
The Thieves Guild leader was Lise in disguise. Lise is, in fact, my mother.
Wait, your mother's the. Wait, so
Oh, that's why your neck was all veiny.
Yep, she's a pretty powerful doll. I told her to stay away. She said she would. She clearly is a liar in some aspects. And this djinn
How
is
high is
influenced.
Lodestone right now?
I mean, on top of the bardic inspiration, the slight healing from John, like it's like a mix. Like he's probably like feeling light, but adrenaline too. Like I don't know, like a blend.
He's got a mix. Okay, just because you're pact bound, give me a wisdom check. So, because you've worked with the Fae and you've talked to Tanga about the Fae and like you've learned a little bit about contracts, if you were to confront your mother, she would tell you that she was nowhere near you. You did tell her expressly not to get herself involved. She is a genie.
Lodestone, why does your mom want to kill you, or Tanga for that matter?
Because I know too much.
We're leaving the island. We're not going to come back. She isn't going to go after anybody else, is she?
No, but this could possibly still be being sent for me or for Tanga. She's trying to obviously hurt me.
Why,
I
though?
would even put 10 gold on it that if we go back to Momo's Tez shop, he'll have forgotten about I ever existed.
Well, wait. Like non-consenting, like without because I mean
Yeah,
anybody
I
try
figured
that
that.
back home, you just go to somebody who can restore the memories. I mean, if you consent, the memories get taken out, but normally if you don't, it just gets like moved around to somewhere you can't real find it, if that makes sense. I sold plenty of my own memories and you can kind of fix it. Only if you didn't sell them. Did you sell them? Did he sell?
If they're moving the other Genasi, which is I'm guessing is your brother, off the island, which she doesn't say
Yep.
your brother or his name. She just says the other one, which I mean doesn't sound like your mom. It sounds like a cult leader.
No, not a cult leader. She has her own designs, her own objectives. The larger goal, I have no idea what she could be at. Could be after.
Do you want to confront her? Or would it be safer if we just leave? Would she hunt us up the Sword Coast?
Hard to say, Ubi. I'm just a little pissed right now.
I thought you
But
wanted to visit Momo again.
I do before we leave. And everything that you just said, would you be able to take care of something like that if Momo indeed, when we show up, doesn't remember us? Because I can tell you, he's not selling them.
Well, if it ain't consenting, then it's just been moved around a little bit. Yarzi, you got any way to restore? I don't know that spell by heart yet.
Memories?
Yeah, to restore people.
I mean, I could try to dispel whatever was on them, but depending on what it is and how advanced it is. I couldn't say for sure.
I gave my restoration potion to Mr. Erskine a while back. Does anybody have that one left from back when we fought that beholder?
My brother might have some of that, that potion left. I
Oh yeah, you gave your brother the water.
Yeah, I don't know if he did anything with it. He researched it, or if he just consumed it to work, 3 extra nights. But, Lodestone, this is on you. Do you want to deal with this? This is your mom. Clearly hates you for which I don't. That's crazy to me. My character, Hobie Copperkettle.
Not
He'll look
not
at Cam.
Steve. Not
Not
Steve.
Steve. Not Steve.
Not Steve.
God,
Steve.
no.
Steve doesn't
God,
get it.
no. Be
Kobe,
mentally
do
it's
I
like
whisper?
this.
Manipulated?
She gave me up, but kept Momo, so she could get here to Cholt.
So she had a favorite.
You could say something like that.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Ah.
Staring in the camera. I don't know what that's like.
Are these guys under contract to just keep chasing us wherever we go? I don't want Momo to fight nothing. He doesn't even know how to fight, I'm pretty sure.
No, but I question his safety. So, at the very least, I say we pay Momo a visit. If it isn't true that he forgot our memories, if Yars or you are able to help reverse that, my other backup plan is I would like to take him to the temple, Savarus' temple, for safekeeping.
Okay. Lodestone, this is your call. We'll do whatever you want, but I'm just gonna say it might be safer if we just say, "Hey, we'll be out of your hair. We're sorry we showed up." But on the other hand, I'll look you dead in the eye, very serious, and I get real emotional. On the other hand, 200,000 gold in a pile, sitting there, and all the gold we just paid for the arms and armor. So you tell me what you want, and I will back you up.
Why can't we just take Momo with us? Well,
Momo
no,
will
because
leave
if she's
us,
gonna follow.
I'll allow him that, but if he's gonna follow, then I put him and us still continuously in danger. Hoobie, I understand. It's a lot asking for all of you to try to go toe to toe with a full Dao. I don't know quite the level of her power, but I would imagine it's vast. So I think my priority is safeguarding my brother, and then us getting the hell out of here so we can hopefully stay as safe as possible ourselves.
I mean, we could always go get that, that thing in the place.
The Jafar jar?
Yeah.
Didn't you tell us that armies went in there and that we were gonna die a bunch of deaths permanent like if we went in?
Yeah,
Didn't
but I'm
you
enjoying
say
this
that?
game. I'm enjoying our Tuesday game, and I think that would add another 365 days worth of content.
I mean, where that
Right.
Jafar is, it's dangerous. I couldn't ask that of all of you.
Look, if your mama put up a contract on you, I don't know if they're like back home, but they'll just keep coming if that's how it is.
Well, perhaps we'll be out of her influence, but no guarantees. I just need to make sure Momo's safe.
And what did you mean by you know too much?
She's trying to control her lies. And when I tried telling Momo that we were brothers, I watched her attempt a modify memory spell.
Mm.
And then, of course, she did threaten me. I said I would come back to Cholt later on, and I swore that if Momo had forgotten me, I would be pissed at her and come for her. So she said she kind of pretty much alluded to, then guaranteed that she would make him forget about me.
So okay, to the GM, I had a whole response describing how Hobie is not the forger and just sometimes needs to massage paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would I be able to do that now? Do I know anything about the seal that I can like recreate it?
You found a history book about it. You know what it looks like, and given your older profession of massaging things to make things look like other things, and the fact that you have the entire Copper Kettle estate literally half a block from you, it's possible.
I mean, if she's looking for this seal thing, I could probably make a fake one. I mean, I got all this ink and like calligraphy supplies and like a background in calligraphy that I've never used ever once. And
No, you used it once to write up that deal.
yeah, it's funny because I have a full paragraph of things I want to prep on the writing wise on the flight over. But I could. I mean, I have a description of it, and I have like a rudimentary drawing of it, and I've got the history of it. And my brother has some really expensive inks and some really good supplies, some really good weathering stuff for, doing, painting refurbishments. We can always maybe give her a fake one and then take Momo and just leave.
Okay, well, let's play that out. What happens when she finds out it's fake?
Well, she's gonna hunt us, but she's gonna hunt us either way. Either we kill her or we get hunted by both your mom and a demonic ex-paladin and
No, he's dead.
Yeah, that one's
You
gone.
guys, you guys
I'm
killed him.
confused, Billy. You're confusing me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So what I was saying is sorry, we're gonna take a quick RP break. The water that you guys got in the water deep dungeon was essentially a cure-all. So it does everything. So it cured blindness, it healed, it revived. So it was like a revivify, but it also was a restoration potion, which you guys did use it as such once.
So the only thing that you mentioned when we initially got it was that it removed minor curses, petrification, poison, and it acts as though they've had a week-long week-long restful sleep, and healing tops off for any lost points, and refreshes spell slots. That's what you told me that acts. I don't remember ever getting the full greater resto effect.
No, yeah, you didn't know about that.
Okay.
That was one of those like, hey, we don't understand all of this. That's what you knew it could do.
And
okay,
hand on head, this might be a little metagamey, but was Lucas like a full devil? Is he never coming back?
Hand on head?
Yeah, like if you kill a
No.
devil in the prime material, they just
he wasn't a full devil. He was
Oh,
just
okay.
a horribly led astray paladin.
Oh, okay.
So I still have charges for that flask.
Oh,
Or
I thought you didn't.
No, I
I've
have
got-
charges.
I have a flask with just one charge used.
So you
Okay.
get the water skin I took. You said I had 30 charges when I wrote it down.
Yes, because you were the only person who was like, I am topping this off because we're never seeing this again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I filled up a flask.
I
I
have
thought it was
20.
6 charges.
No, you
I have
did. He filled
11.
up like a full
Oh, a big one.
skin.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, big ass water skin.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you guys were
you
going
said I
in like
started with
dipping into the
30 and
cup.
now I have 20. That's why I was like,
Holy
I
shit
still have
balls.
charges.
Write that down.
I haven't used the most. I've spent more on Hooby than anyone.
He's
And I had a full-
keeping track.
I had a full
And he
water.
yells
I
at
just-
me. He
I
yells at
gave
me
my
when I use
brother.
them.
Yeah, you should. Yeah,
Toby just yells a lot.
you look. And I'll hold up my shirt and just show where like I was stitched together and be like,
You
"Look, ow!"
asked to go on that adventure of ours, all right? You were punching my leg. I remember.
Listen. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy that. I'm saying, I'm cool with the stitches and whatever that stuff that John sticks me with.
All right. So if this truly acts as so, then I do have charges that might help with the situation. But what's to say, we're not going to remove it from him and it's just going to get reapplied when we leave.
Yeah.
She has to be near him to cast it in front of him.
The other thing I'll say is,
But won't she know when it goes off?
That's
I
not
don't
how
think
that spell
so.
works.
No, it's
Well, I mean, if
a
you
set
were
it and forget
concentrating
it
and you
kind of
lose the
thing.
effect, right?
No, it's
That's
not a
not a
concentration.
concentration.
No, it's a
Oh.
pass fail.
Oh, very well. I mean, I don't know how that spell works, so yeah, that.
Yeah, so it's actually like the newer version.
Super fucky.
Yeah, the newer version is much more fleshed out, but we're playing the 2014 rules, so every time you fail it, you can either completely change a memory or you can alter a memory as long as it doesn't fuck with their alignment. And you can cast it as many times as you want on a person, but once you restore them, every single time it has been used, it is removed.
All right.
Like
Sure.
all of them. So that for GMs out there, if you want someone to be able to use this spell, you have to remember every shitty thing that person did.
All right. So, are you ready for me to have? Are you ready for your brother to be trauma dumped by all his pain? Because that's
Well,
probably what's going to happen, right?
We'll have something to bond over, I suppose.
And
It's also
you decided to bring him with us to the battle where the dragons are attacking?
He's a capable fighter, but ideally I'd want to keep him safe.
Leave him here.
There is the Temple of Savras. I think they could keep him safe.
that's convenient though. He comes to the battle already having PTSD.
Hobie, you're not helping.
Yeah.
Lodi,
I did.
sweetheart, do you want us to face your mama? We will. We'll stand by you.
What?
No, well, I cannot ask you all to face the Tao. That's
What's this
John
we
was
shit,
like-
motherfucker?
Yeah, just like
Sweet
who
John,
involved
you
me?
would help us no matter what. I know it.
He
You
doesn't
wouldn't
sound
turn
like
your back
he's
on us.
confident.
Hobie
Based-
might, but Sweet John
Yeah.
wouldn't.
He wouldn't turn
Seriously,
his back,
Squirrel,
he'd watch.
I don't really feel comfortable with my family being on this peninsula with somebody who is hunting us.
Wait, being to when you mean us, I thought it was just Hanga and.
then let's get the work finished. Load up the Spellhawk. We'll make the visit to Momo just before we leave. And if he has forgotten about me, we'll make him drink the potion or the water, and we'll take him with us.
Sounds like a plan.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys get back to the Copper Kettle estate, and things are being like shuttled. There's a lot of hardware going on to regular boats, and a lot going on to the Spellhawks. Yeah, everything like you guys just got bum rushed in the woods, but everything else out here looks very, very normal.
That's how they get you.
Yep, that's how they get you.
Are we heading straight there?
Is this
Please.
a short rest?
Yeah, you guys can short rest. You see that Thomas has entered the foray. He's doing a lot of handshaking and lots of like back patting. But he looks, still very regal, still in his gold lined outfit, and he just kind of like very casually waves to you guys.
Hey ho.
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest if you're missing some hutch.
One. I'll leave it. Well,
If not, where are we going? What are we doing? Things are getting loaded.
I'll just mention to Mr. Erskine that it is my intention. I'd like to, like, if he's versed in any sort of statecraft, I'd like to show him a paper I'm working on regarding my keep at Baldur's Gate and
Okay.
potentially like I'll send it to you. I'll send you everything I'm working on.
Okay. Yeah, he like kind of like rubs his chin. He's like, "This is kind of my foray. I'd be more than happy to take a look at this."
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you could help me.
Yeah.
I just sent you a list of the 5 documents I am like building for submittal to.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay.
The big one I want his input on is the 3rd one.
That's kind of what I figured.
Yeah. Because he has
So-
knowledge of like doing like chemical research.
Yeah. So he thinks that all of these are relatively sound. They are going to take a large sum of money, and he's willing to maybe buy in to your plans. He's willing to completely satiate the third one,
Oh yeah, that'd
He-
be very helpful. Yeah.
but under the purview that he can use it as like a warehouse, so he can move his goods out of your keep.
Absolutely. And maybe that goes in line with the fourth one as well. And I'll just give him like the eye wink and everything. Like
And he's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, this is the smallest one I have. So if that's where you want to settle, we can knock out all five for that agreement.
I'll put out my hand. Some of these need like like I need to talk to people
Zhuzhing.
from Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
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 So he scoops your hand up and gives you like a pull in handshake. He goes, yeah, no, it's always nice doing business with copper kettles.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll just start working on the paperwork for these. That's it.
Okay. Excellent. Keep might look a little different than when you guys saw it last. The next time you guys see it. Holy
Be
shit, Steve.
destroyed. Hell yeah.
Yep, that's the one. Yeah, it'll be completely somewhatly different. Okay. Anybody need anything else to do before you guys are off to do what you need to do? Anything at all?
I'll do a
Good
quick check on Daisy, Nuke, and Knight just to make sure that they're okay and tell them what we're going to be doing and that we're leaving soon so they can get ready.
Okay. So you go to the ship. You see that Knight and Nuke have like those collectible frozen drink cups hanging on the side of their wall, and they've got like a few necklaces and stuff. And you notice that some of the chess pieces have gotten pretty big. The ones that Knight and
Yeah,
Nuke
yeah,
are
yeah.
watching. And you see that they're like scampering around. They're not quite Smidge's size, but they're getting there. Daisy's fine. Daisy has, you could see that like some of the tufts of like hair near her like ankles have been nibbled off, but there's no like skin damage. And Nuke tells you that they've invented a new game with the dragons called Wall Kick, and so one of the baby dragons comes up and snaps at his ankles and knees, and he cocks back and he rockets this dragon into the wall, and it like slams into it and it kind of like shakes its head off, and like a dog that's like running on wood, like tries to like amble back as quickly as possible for another one. And he's like, they really like this is an orc child game, but the dragons really seem to be taking to it.
Well, I will keep that in mind the next time we hang out with some baby dragons. So I try to pick out which one is Egbert.
Yeah, you can see which one is Egbert.
All right. So I can do, I believe, up to 3. Yeah, I can have 3 prestidigitations up at once. So even though they don't actually eat magic anymore, I'm going to give each one little sparkles, like little mini fireworks for themselves so that they can eat but also entertain them while they play the orc child kicking game.
Okay, yeah, they go off. They all see that something like different is going on, and they start dogpiling each other. And you can see like they're like nipping at each other's like necks and like tails and stuff. But just as quickly as they are like amused by it, it's been 3 seconds. This is life now. They just have sparkles and fireworks.
Just like pixies.
Yeah.
This is good.
They
So
have taken off.
I'm just happy that they're okay. I just give Nuke and Knight the overview and tell them to just make sure we're ready because we're gonna be leaving.
Oh, absolutely. We are ready to go. Give them a kick. Go ahead. They like it. No, go on. Come on. It'll be fun.
I saw that they like it, so I'm gonna wind up. I'm probably
give
gonna
me
hurt my own hoof.
Give me a
But
strength check.
flat strength or save?
Yeah, flat strength. Yeah. So this it's not Egbert, but one of them runs up and he starts snapping at you, and he kind of like turns sideways and like looks at you.
He wants
and,
me to kick him.
and yeah, and you, Tango, you wind up and you plant your hoof into its ribs, and it goes through the wall. You see a dragon-shaped hole, and Nuke goes, "Yeah, that's perfect. You did so good." And he like reaches like his one arm in and starts like trying to like feel around, and he pulls it out like with the dragon like latched onto his hand. And like a few sailors like stick their heads through the hole. They're like, "What the fuck was that?" And Luke goes, "You saw
Yay!
nothing. You saw nothing. Shut up." And he like puts a blanket up and like slams his axe into the blanket to hold it up. He goes, "Tell anyone I'll kill you." All right, no, that was great, Tango. Yay! And he doesn't clap, but he like slams his hands together. If that makes sense.
I try to give New a high five for that
Oh yeah, he gives
because
you a
we're
high
playing
five.
a game.
Yeah, he holds you by the shoulders. He starts shaking you violently.
Yeah.
He's like, "That was wonderful. Yeah, you would have made a good orc."
Oh, thanks, Neil. We'll be back. All right.
Okay. All right.
I've
Turns out
learned a new
Tanga's
game.
A lot stronger than everyone knows. She stabs people to death and can launch a small dragon. So these are things that will probably come into play later on in the game. The DM will remember this.
Those dragons are gonna remember this and be like, "Oh, we're gonna play this game with you now."
Yeah,
Yep,
when they're
yep.
full adult-sized dragons and
I'm
Tanga drop
hoping for
kicks
it.
them and doesn't feel it. Okay, say when. I can't keep my eyes closed anymore. Tanga's already on the ground. I did it. Okay. RJ's back with yogurt. So everybody did their things, their side things. They will come into play. What was the move from the Copper Kettle Estate?
I think we're gonna go. Like, what do you mean move? Like, where we're going after
See,
this?
we gotta check on Momo,
Picking up
right?
Momo and traumatizing him.
Right.
Oh, I thought you meant, like,
Okay, we don't have to phrase it like that.
Cool.
I will.
Cool. Yars, prepare the ship for trauma. Set it to traumatize. All right, so you guys make it back. And you make it back to Momo's. You can tell because there's a big sign that says Momo's.
Yeah, well, good.
And again, he's still working his shift, and he sees all of you show up, and he's like, "It's that time, isn't it?"
It is a time.
It is that time.
Well, I want you guys to know, I've been here a long time, and I get repeat customers, but you guys have been an absolute breath of fresh air.
Is that it, sugar?
Oh, and I'm gonna miss you, and you guys have been great, and you're always welcome here. And he pulls out like a mini keg, and he's like, "You guys can have this for your travel back."
Momo, did you ever want to see the world?
So yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to see the world?
Why don't you come with us?
I mean, I've got all this to take care of, and my mom's not getting any younger, so I don't think I can just close shop. You did say some pretty crazy stuff about us. That was funny. But I don't think us just being, and he kind of like rubs his cheek. He's like, I don't know. It's a far-fetched idea, but it's a nice thing to think about.
What if it wasn't?
What if it was a bad thing to think about?
No. What if it wasn't far-fetched?
That would be a 1 in a billion chance meeting then, I guess.
Momo, do you like secrets?
Not really, but I'll keep one for you.
No. You gave me Tej. I want to give you a drink. Here, take a sip of this.
Okay.
And before you do, just know I'm going to be here for whatever you need forever. So just keep that in mind.
Down?
He kind of like after you say all that, he kind of like smells it, And he like sloshes it around. He's like, okay, thank you.
1 charge
and-
worth.
Yep,
Cheers.
and he takes 1 charge worth. You're gonna tell him how much he drinks of it?
Well, that's all I'm giving out.
No,
I
Okay.
should've-
I handed him mine.
No, yeah,
I handed him
yeah.
mine. I
Oh,
got
okay,
5
okay.
left. Mine.
My
Yeah,
bad, my
I'll
bad.
hand him
Okay.
mine.
So he tilts the flask back, and you can hear him gulping. And he kind of wipes his lips, and immediately starts vomiting on the bar table, like aggressively, like projectile vomiting. It hits one of the patrons, and like in the middle of it, he's like, I'm sorry, bars closed," and he takes his arm and he clears it of cups and plates, and they go clattering to the ground, and everybody gets up. He's like, tab's cleared. You can see, like, for a guy his size, there's a lot of liquid in his stomach. Most of it's tej. You can see that it is a very viscous vomit.
John, should I be worried?
Yes, you just lied to him about what's happening.
How many mixed up memories did he have?
And yeah, so once the vomiting stops, he kind of like cleans himself off, and reaches back behind like the bar where the big kegs of tej are, and he opens 2 of them up, and the third one, you see he breaks the spigot off of it and holds his hand out, and a bag of coins goes sliding into his hand, and he attaches it to his hip, and he goes, give me just a second. And he goes, hey, and you can see the Omni and halflings are still working outside. He goes, how much for a box of nails? And one of the halflings like, I don't like 5-6 copper. He's like, I'll give you a silver. And halfling walks over. He's not wearing a shirt. He's just kind of got torn up pants and like a toolman's belt. He's like, yeah, no, here you go. He goes, thanks. And he walks past you guys into the back room, and you hear the sound of nails hitting what sounds like a hammer into wood.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. You see that the rug has been lifted up, and he is nailing the trapdoor shut.
Yeah. Let me help you with that.
No. I got it's basically done. As soon as you show up, like all the nails fly out of the box and just thud into the wood, like in a perfect square. He's like, we should go. Let's go. And you see he like reaches in. He has like a backpack, and it has like what looks like an alembic and like a larger version of a mini keg strapped to the side of it. And he's like, okay, we got to go. You can see that like tej is starting to like pool in the bar. There's like maybe a ½ inch of it just pouring out from the 2 open spigots. And he like puts his arms out and like motions you guys, like walks you guys out of the bar.
Yep. Okay.
He goes, tej is incredibly sweet, but there's like one main problem with it, and you can see like a pile of rocks start to like swirl, and they start going, and it goes, and the whole. He goes, it's incredibly high proof and very very flammable. And he kind of like flicks his hand down, and you can see the sign that says Momo's curls up and flips inside of the bar, and he goes, she killed my dad, and he just walks out.
What?
And as the bar starts to like engulf in flames, he holds a hand up, and you can see the one portrait of the original owner goes flying out of the bar and into his hands, and he tucks it into his backpack.
Are
Yeah.
you worried yet?
Your dad, not your father.
Yeah,
Trust me, your father's way cooler.
yeah, no, yeah. Well, I'm, he didn't raise me.
I'm sorry about that. And
It's all right. Yeah, well,
We
you
should
guys
get
think I
going.
could crash at your place for a little bit? I'm kind of out of a building.
yes, come on, we're going.
Okay.
I'm gonna chuck my broken sending stone in the fire.
Okay. You hear it start to fizzle and crack with the now very on fire bar of Momo's in Port Nianzaro.
We should leave. We've committed arson.
No. Hold on. Yeah. In unison, the brothers say no. He's like, hold on. I'll tell Harwin what's going on. And you guys, as you guys are leaving, you go back to the sentry point of the Triceratops Corps, and he goes, Harwin, and you see Captain Zale stick his head out, and he's like, yeah, buddy. He's like, bar's on fire. And he goes, what? He goes, yeah, bar's on fire. My mom's a bitch. I won't be around for a little bit, but no foul play. It's just open to the town if they want to buy that plot. And he goes, all right, man. I'll see you around. He goes, yeah, probably not, but you take care of yourself, buddy. Later, Har. And he goes, okay, bye, Mo.
Have a good one, Captain Zale.
Yeah, all right, guys. We'll take care of it on our end.
I hope you don't want these back. As I point to the
No, you
badge.
earned them. He pushes you guys away. He's like, you earned them. You guys did great. And then Momo goes, wait, real quick, 1 second.
One
Also,
more thing.
my mom's the leader of the Thieves Guild, and she's running this massive underground thing. So if you arrest her, I could fucking care less. All right, later, bud. And he like doesn't.
She has a lot of gold that belongs to Chol. Sorry,
Yeah.
Hoogs.
Yeah, no, you got that too. All right, bye, buddy. And he like motions the door closed, and it just slams shut. He goes, okay, now I need a place to crash.
Yep. We got a Spellhawk. We're getting out of town.
Great. And now you see Memorial looking a little bit gruffer, but now with a very large explorer's pack with his brewer's kit.
Momo, if you don't mind, when we get on board, I want John just to look you over real quick. John, you have no problem with that, right? Just make sure he's not dehydrated, needs a little quick snack.
You can't say no.
Yeah, I could use some water. That'd be nice. I got that taste.
All right, I've
in
got
my
you
mouth.
covered with just regular water.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Thanks. All right, where are we flying to? You guys are all on the Spellhawk.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, straight to Baldur's Gate.
Why
Is that-
not?
Is
We
everybody?
have
knows?
everything.
Here we go.
We have everything, right? DM?
Yeah, you have everything. Everything
Okay.
is loaded.
was
Minus
about
the
to just
minus
go
the
over-
copper kettle elders.
Oh, shit. I'd feel like an asshole if we didn't pick them up, but I really don't want to pick them up.
If you Irish goodbye to your family.
I don't want to Irish goodbye. That'd be a shitty thing to do. Can we stop by and pick up my dad and my uncle?
As you guys quickly make port, it is now midday, slowly cresting into the afternoon, and you see most of the workers. Either they've been given like a day or two off, but they are all walking a lot less actively. They are no longer gainfully employed throughout the day. But yeah, so you see Howie resting in a chair. You see Kerbeck is still like he's now wearing different armor. It's still from one of the piles, and it fits him a little bit better. But yeah, he is now armored up, and you can see Hobie. You can see your mom like hugging and smooching your dad. She doesn't look sad. She looks like she understands. She gets it.
I didn't get to say goodbye to her. I'll say goodbye to her and be like, I'll bring him back. I'll make sure he gets back.
Oh, one way or another, one of you is gonna bring the other one back. I know it.
No, Mom. We're just come on. This is real life. This isn't a story. We're both gonna come back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, either your dad will drag you back, kicking and screaming, or you'll drag your father back, or Kerbeck will drag both of you back. I don't see that one happening, but I don't know what's going on on the Sword Coast, so it's up to chance, I suppose.
I really don't either. I don't know what we're gonna find when we get there, but
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're gonna do great either way.
Yeah. I'll give her a hug, and I'll whatever if they gave any sort of like medal or any sort of trophy or anything like that, I will leave for winning those races. I will leave mine with my mom, and I'll like look at Smidge and see if he wants to leave his with my mom as well.
Oh, Smidge absolutely does. He has kept it under his tongue this entire time, and he kind of like he sees you give it to your mom. He just goes, eh, and it just kind of clangs on the ground. And she goes, "Oh, you're giving me a treat. Oh, aren't you a dear?" And she picks him up and throws him over his shoulders, and she kind of spins him around a little bit, and you can hear him like screeching and what's the
He
correct
makes the
term?
same noise as Butch the Bulldog from Instant
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah! He makes
Yeah. Yeah.
that gross noise. And
Yeah.
she goes, "Okay, well, you keep my boy safe, okay?" And she like nuzzles his nose, and he gives her like a little lick and a nip. She goes, "Okay, all right, you did. Well, I suppose I'll see you around then."
Big hug, and then
Oh,
I'll
big hug.
I'll go. All right, Pops, if you're really intent on coming with us, let's go.
And he just gives you like a very serious nod, and he kind of shuffles off. And he goes, "Oh, okay. Not if Uncle Kerbeck's ready. I guess I just chopped liver over here. I'm coming too." And you see he has like 2 bags of javelins. That's all that's in there, and
That's
he cannot pick them up. He is dragging them into the Spellhawk, and the entire time he is bemoaning the fact that only your father got like a well. If you're sure. Don't worry, I'll just end up on a pike of some dragon's lair. But
Kerbeck,
no,
Uncle
it's too
Uncle
late. It's too
Uncle
late.
Kerbeck, get on the
What?
goddamn ship.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going. Yeah. You guys see everything, and your mom gives you a lovely leather-studded helmet.
Oh, thank you. This'll. I'll just take a look at it, but I will fully just put it on.
Yeah, it almost fits you. It's snug, uh, and it is a dark red. And she goes, "That's the Crimson Kettle's helmet."
Ooh, for the
Oh,
I
I
love
know.
it.
It's intrigue. I know no one knows who I am, but you know that'll be our little secret.
I think if you're looking for like a full getup, I think you talk to Mr. Erskine. He's got an eye for style, if you know what I mean. And I'll like
Oh,
finger my nose, like
yeah. And she like boops you on the nose because she doesn't fully understand that one. She goes, "I'll do just that. I'll ask him. He's a handsome, boy. He probably has a thing of style about him. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll get something nice from a raptor. His feathers are coming in too. Ah, well, okay, I could sit and talk to you forever, but you've got the world to save, so off you go.
load everything up.
I'm sorry, did you say blowing everything up?
I said load. I'll load everything up.
Oh, loading everything up. All right, everyone. Well, be good. Take care.
I for as long as I can just wave at my family, my nieces and nephew, and my brother's family and my mother. And
Yeah.
then second the doors close, I'm back to working on that paperwork.
Yeah. So, I mean, you leave like the loading side. So, like, think of like a C-130 ramp on the back. You leave it open for a good part of the flight until almost the castle is out of sight. Yeah, and you guys are out of Chult. You have a few extra people in the fight for the Sword Coast. Lodestone, you have a brother now. Uh, yeah, that's a thing. What are we doing in the interim? Yars, how are you going to fly this the entire time?
He's dead.
Someone's gonna have to shadow him.
Good fight.
I said the way I've been flying it the whole time.
Okay, so it's going to be multiple days and nights worth
Sure.
of flying. Okay, so
What? This isn't an Airbus. It doesn't got autopilot.
He
far as
does
I'm aware,
have
no.
the
Yeah.
fix 'em up drink if
Yeah,
he
he does.
wants.
He does. Yeah, he does still have a few charges of that left. 19
you-
or 20.
If you use one of those, you could just tell me the buttons to hit, and I'll hit the buttons. I just need to keep it on the straight and narrow, right?
Can somebody put a muzzle on him?
I'm
always
picturing
yelling at
him
me
saying
about
that
this
behind
thing.
the controls. Someone shut this
Might
man
put
up.
him in his room. Put him in the corner.
Yeah, so you guys do have like it's like a hot bunk situation. So there's 8 like bunks. They're stacked 4 high. And it's kind of like whoever's operating will keep the ship flying, and then when it's their time to sleep, they swap bunks.
I mean, I'm gonna fly the whole 18. I don't need to sleep, so
Okay.
mainly pilot. And only take my 4 when I need it, so I can stay rested. But I'll be nearby asleep, not actually in my bunk, in case something bad happens.
Yep. Outstanding. Outstanding.
Well, every so often,
Every so often, what?
I'd like to call somebody over, and I'll just go, Tanga, I think I need you.
What?
I need you to sign something. And I'll hand you a sheaf of like 400 pages.
I don't like whatever this is.
Listen, I'm working on something for Baldur's Gate, but it needs both the agreement of the leadership of Baldur's Gate and a representative of the Feywild.
It seems like I'm a representative of Baldur's Gate to the Feywild, because my little crownie did not come from my queen, alright? So
Yeah,
if you're asking about if you want word straight from the Feywild, you better get talking to Queen Titania instead.
I think
You want to see her again?
Well, I think you would actually be valid in this situation to sign, and I'll hand you something that's a declaration of bilateral agreement.
Last time I signed a big contract, I ended up not lizard. I'll start reading it.
It is legalese for we promise not to use trade routes or anything.
I'm gonna fall asleep like 30 pages in.
Yeah.
I'll probably get drool on the contract while I'm sleeping.
Might be a little bit of time before she gets through reading every single line of that paper.
And then probably like the next day or in 4 hours, I go to, hey, Lodestone, you got a second?
Yeah, what you got?
You got like a shield or like where's your religious symbol? Can I? You got a shield with like a symbol on it or something that you like?
No, I've got my cloak.
Well, what's on your cloak?
Flaming fist.
All right, that I know. I can work off of that. Thank you.
Okay.
And then I'll just yell at Yars. Yars.
No.
Yars.
No.
No, I have a question.
What?
How big is a Spelljammer?
Depends on Spelljammer.
How big is it like
You'll be back.
like your bog standard Spelljammer, like your starter Spelljammer?
I will explain to him average size of a startup Spelljammer from my experience.
All right. Thank you. And then John, actually, I don't think I need anything from you, John. I think I think that's all well and good and taken care of. No offense, but
John, keep it up.
yeah, you're doing good, John.
Thank you.
And then yeah, I'll finish the paperwork.
Okay. RJ, did you get that whisper? I don't know if it goes
I
through.
did.
Sometimes my whispers don't go through.
No, I got that.
Okay.
whisper.
Great. Yep. Excellent. Yeah. So you guys are flying relatively smoothly, and so you fly through the night and into the morning, and you get to the dock area of Baldur's Gate, to which you see this.
We called it.
Oh, sweet hells.
Now, from what you can tell, a lot of the fires look isolated. It doesn't look raised by any stretch of the imagination. Uh, but there does look to be like some pretty serious damage to the outer walls of Baldur's Gate. And you're back. We made it back to Baldur's Gate, guys. You're Mr. Worldwide. You guys are, continentally surfing now.
Well, let's get out there and start fighting. I woke up from my nap.
She just pulls out her dagger. All right.
Let's go. Do I gotta jump out this one again?
Show me out of things.
Hi, this is the DM. Tango, please don't jump out of the spellhawk. Wait for it to land.
I mean,
But the enemies are flying.
any
Well,
idea
you-
where I should park this, guys? Because if they're are they actively flying over?
No. You can see like they were leaving as you were flying in.
Let's find a central courtyard that we can land in, probably somewhere near the keep.
All right,
All
you
right.
guys are landing in Baldur's Gate proper
Yeah.
in a spelljammer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, or a spellhawk, which is a smaller spelljammer. Yeah, so you guys land. Let me pull up the Baldur's Gate folder because we're back there now.
Probably just park
Oh,
right in the wide,
boy,
deep in the
yeah.
wide.
Yeah, you guys park in the marketplace, and you see like there's still people and they're still working. Some things are slightly singed, but you see like people are still working together. The place hasn't been evacuated, and you guys touch down, and everybody like freezes, like almost comedically. Everyone stops what they're doing and just stares at this giant vessel that has planted itself in the middle of the market.
Is there an intercom on this thing by chance?
You tell me, Yars.
Yes, there is.
Okay. Yars is
Because
more
I want
well
there to be
versed.
one.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I want
Hey,
there to be one.
if there's one person who knows anything about spelljammers, it's an astro elf. So
Well,
you tell me what.
it's not a real spelljammer, but it.
Yeah,
And this one
It's a-
would have one.
the Timu version of a spelljammer.
Yeah. Yeah. I would just announce as we approach. Group 4
Okay.
returning. Please
Okay.
make way.
Wow, even a please. Yeah, so you see like there's a huge swath of people that kind of get out of the way, and there are several guards who like were originally like at the ready with like a push out like ballista, and then you can see like the guy behind the crate like lowers it and undoes the bolt. Yeah, and you guys walk out.
Do I see like the nearest soldier or Iron Fist?
Oh yeah, like the whole ship is surrounded with them.
With cloak donned, I'm just like, hey, Group 4, we finally made it back with all the weapons for the reinforcements.
Excellent, sir.
Go let your superiors know.
Hi, sir. And like he like the most senior one just takes off in a sprint, and some of like the lower fists are like, do you want us to carry them to the armory, sir?
Perfect.
Where are they? And like they like look over your shoulder to not see like a stockpile of weapons.
I'll come off with like 10 bags of holding.
Yep. Conveyor belt
Okay.
this shit. Let's do this.
Okay, yeah, and they make a chain, you know, how they do in the military. They pass one bag to all the way back to the guy in the end. The guy in the end just takes off.
You guys have. Well, I don't know. There's probably a better place I could park this more permanently. Probably not good to leave it here. But you guys know of a better permanent little docking place besides like the actual docks?
Docks really haven't been touched. If you want to park inside the gates, like inside the castle walls, if you can find a place to park it, we don't have this. And he kind of like motions with his hands. Most of the attacks have come from the eastern side. So if you want to park it in the water, can you park it in the water? Can it like float?
Passively, I mean, as far as I'm aware, yes.
Yeah. So if you make port, that might be an option for you, sir.
They're attacking from the east. Our keep is on the west, outside the western wall. So that'd be the safest space to
Oh, you have a
move
keep.
things.
You want me to just park it at your place then?
Yeah, just park it at the keep for now.
All right. All right, I'm gonna go park it at the keep. I know it's a little ways
Alright.
out, but yeah, I'm gonna go park it at the keep.
Yeah. I just have to remember which keep it was. Was it this one? I have so many pages of keeps. I think that's the
That looks
one.
familiar. Is it?
No, I gotta find it. All right. Well, for all intents and purposes, that's the keep for now, because I can't
Okay.
find it because I have roughly 400 pages of stuff. I'll find it and readjust. Yeah, you park. You get out. You see that the gnomes are still like actively working on it. They may have taken a few hits. It looks like maybe some of them have been singed a few times, but they're still hard at it.
Self-inflicted singes? Or
No.
okay.
This is like they were given a job, and whether there's a war or not, they're gonna get it done.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah. Does anybody remember what they were called?
I thought there were Harangons doing the work.
Not, the
No, he's talking
Harangons
about the
are-
cleaners.
Yeah,
Oh.
you guys had a cleaning service.
Oh no, shit.
It's worth an inspiration.
Hold
if you
on,
can
hold on,
remember
hold on.
it.
3 gnomes cleaning service, something like that.
God, that was so long ago.
Yeah, you guys have been away for a while.
Yep. Gnomes are us.
Gnomes are us. Yep.
It wasn't
anybody-
Marlowe. Marlowe
does it-
was the.
Does anybody? I will give you 10 seconds for an inspiration if you guys want to take a crack at it. So I'm gonna count down in my head.
I already
Well,
threw out
RJ
my guess, so.
Yep. While RJ goes
I don't-
fans through his notes. They all kind of are dressed like Mario for some reason. Thanks, Midjourney. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. It's the tree gnomes cleaning service.
Well,
There they are. Look at them go.
only half.
They're just little guys. And they inform you that yes, Baldur's Gate has been intermittently attacked, but not like a siege, not like anything crazy. Just like a few dragon sweeps here and there, which means that they've had to clean up like rubble that has like fallen onto the keep and whatnot. Which they're not adding an expense. They feel like this is just like an act of God kind of thing, or act of gods. So it's kind of like it's inside the parameters of their contract. So they've been very, very busy.
Gotcha.
Oh, but the inside's clean. The inside looks great.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll go inside and just inspect.
Yeah. So like the cobwebbed and kind of dingy keep is now polished. It's still dark, but you can see that they put a ton of elbow grease into the stonework. You can see that some of like the cracked stone now has like molding or like cement patches holding it like together.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice job, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Hobie, was Mally staying here with you, or?
Your brother?
Yeah.
Steve does not remember where Mally was staying. I didn't think the keep was inhabitable right now. I thought it was like pretty much like
Well, it
just
smelled like
itself.
dragon pee when we left, but aside from
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
you said
I
that
don't-
you wanted people to stay here, but I don't much remember where he posted up.
Keep's gonna take some work to get habitable.
So you moved Mally to Waterdeep to study at the Wizards College.
I didn't move him anywhere.
Well,
Did he
no,
go to
so-
Waterdeep?
Yeah, so on the recommendation of Lord Ravengard, he would be A, safer away from Baldur's Gate, and B, he could study what he was learning in the Feywild. Per your last couple updates, he has had a really good time there.
Yeah, I got the sending back that he's doing good. He just never said where he was, and we're not good at staying still, so. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a bunch of rolling stones in the Dimley family. Yeah, and that puts us right at 9. We're not going 36 minutes over.
But we're
So
owed that.
yeah, well, oh these balls.
We at least gotta go 9. Come on.
It is 9.
No, we gotta go 9 minutes over for the 9
Oh,
minutes.
9
thing.
minutes
Mhm,
over.
mhm,
Okay,
mhm,
okay.
mhm.
You know what? Let's go 9 minutes over. Tiamat. Horns up. No,
Ha! Save, quit, save and quit.
yeah, restart. Yeah. What? Just for my preparation purposes, where's everybody's heads at now that they're back in Baldur's Gate, and what are the priorities of work so I can prepare those things? Because you guys have met a lot of people. Most of the people that you have met are now in Baldur's Gate. So you have the Harengon, you have the Longstriders, you have the overthrown government of Neverwinter, you have the Lescanese pirates, you have who else do you have? You have the Swamp people who have come to assist. I'm trying to think of who else. So there are Omnians here, including a certain bard who's hanging out with the dragons. The dragons are here. So you guys have like the full gamut of help and possible assistance. That being said, like this is going to be like a big thing. This is a big part, and depending on how this plays out, it could be a relatively short. And when I say short, I mean like 2 or 3 months till its conclusion.
Mhm.
But it is totally up to you guys, and it's kind of based on how you guys roll.
I know Hobie just submits everything that he has been working on for the
Mhm.
past couple days in the air, and then he starts. I got to think about that for a second. I think he's going to just like post up somewhere high and just act as like I don't know how we're gonna play this in terms of like days, weeks, months, sort of thing.
Okay.
But like act as like radar basically for like dragons by like pinging every so often to be like, yep, dragon on the horizon.
Okay. Got it.
Mhm.
Where do you guys want to go or do next session?
So I
Where's
mean, I'm thinking Lodestone's thinking he's gonna get the lay of the lands, talk to all the generals, the higher ups, figure out what has happened up until now, and see what kind of intel we have of where are they. Do we know where the chromatics are roosting, where they're attacking from? Do they have an army? Try to get all that kind of information down. Like I just said in chat, I was kind of already figuring John might want to check out some infirmaries.
Yep. John, what would John want to do?
John's immediately gonna go help people who are wounded or sick.
Okay.
I'm
Tanga?
pulling Momo along with me, by the way. Like,
Got
I'm
it.
not letting him out of
Yeah,
my sight.
I figured.
I'd
Tanga?
seek out Missy as well as the Dragon Band friends and see how we can help with them.
Okay. And then Hobie, other than being a dragon radar, is there anything you want to do in Baldur's Gate, to Baldur's
Um,
Gate, for Baldur's Gate?
I would just submit everything I have submitted, and then if I need to help in any sort of way or act as like, no, this is like division, or this is like who you talk to, sort of thing, like get Erskine involved.
Okay, cool. And last but certainly not least, Yars. What's Yars doing now that he has landed in Baldur's Gate?
Jars would attempt to speak to his god, go to a temple, and actually do the full layup and reach out for some guidance for the upcoming events that are about to take place. Just get an idea on if
Okay.
there's anything that he might be missing out
Okay.
or any helpful guiding points so I can successfully lead the group to success in our mission.
Got it. Okay.
Additionally, would help out around town, kind of like John, and heal some people up if available. Probably
Sound
say hey to his cleric friend.
okay. Oh, his lady friend.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. So I know the Chult stuff was very haphazard by design. There may have been some things in this session that maybe you forgot you wanted to do, or like last minute things, like maybe somebody forgot some items, or anything like that. So if you wish to retcon anything from this session specifically, just shoot me a message and I will refabricate it into the world. But yeah, I've got 2 minutes to tell knock knock jokes, and then you get your full 9 minutes. No. Okay. So just for world building, you can see that while things are like on fire, things are being attacked. Most of the city is still in one piece. All right. I want to make that very clear that you guys are not playing like Gears of War and you're at the last level and like the whole planet is exploded. It looks like, does anybody know what a spalling attack is, or like a spoiling attack? Yeah, there we go. You know what? That makes sense. Yeah, like if you had to guess, this is either like a recon by fire or a spoiling attack. They're trying to intercede whatever plans are being made in Baldur's Gate.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I would add is like, just not only just disseminate info to allies, but also like report on stuff and like let everybody know, hey, Athkatla tried to take Chult, sort of thing.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know.
So maybe
Basically, like keep everyone apprised of like global news that
Yeah.
like you have been appraised of. Like give a firsthand report of everything that happened in Chult. Just I don't know what intelligence is like this like far away, but hey, this is what really happened.
Got it. Okay, so maybe a meeting with Lord Ravengard
Yeah.
at some point, just
Yeah.
to fill him in on the whoosy whatsies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, because we are possibly being hunted, I will not be going far from Lodestone, and I do want to check with Auntie Silverhand since she says she's here. So
She did
Okay.
share that with me, so we'll be going together to that.
Yeah, Laurel Silverhand told both of you, but she knew that both of you were very close to one another, but she just thought it would be the right thing to do. She's not playing favorites. She doesn't have a favorite. You're both special.
Right. Who'd she tell first? Huh? No, I'm
Yeah. Anyway, that's dumb. Is it? Okay, it's been exactly 9 minutes. That's how you burn 9 minutes expertly. Bitches, gripes, complaints, confusion. How's everybody feeling about the campaign still? Since this is another chapter done, we've closed another crazy segment. That was a lot of stuff.
Thanks for a brother.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having a dope character. You know.
You gave him all the knives to stab you with.
Yeah, dude. And I used every fucking single one of them.
Gave you a lot.
Well, you did, but it was vague enough where I was like, okay, well, cool.
Yeah, you ran with the mom. That very impressive.
I'm so glad you guys just because I didn't want to pretend to be that person anymore because I hate them on like a very visceral level. So after this, depending on how things go, you will be moving into more Yars / John territory. Not too much John, but more of Yars's stuff. Schwad, I have good news for you. If you're still here,
What's that?
my daughter has concocted another character.
Hell yeah.
Who is a space elf. She has told me all about him. You guys are not related, but you guys do have a relationship. I will, once I make it in Midjourney and make it not look like the actual Yars Emerald that you have right now on your page.
Come on.
No, it's not an
Come
accident.
on.
it's just the picture that Ellie drew. This one. Look at him. Bah, bah, bah. I can just move it around the camera. Yuck. Icky.
Wait,
You're
you're showing
bad
it on
man.
the camera?
No. Well, my camera's been on, buddy.
Yeah, half the game plays with cameras on, guys.
Yeah. So
Not
okay.
cool enough.
Yeah, so RJ, some context. Schwad can't turn his camera on because Shannon has no idea what Schwad looks like, and we've known Schwad for almost 20 years.
I mean, you know what I look like.
I know what you look like, but when I first met you, I had to go by voice. I literally had to look at the ground and listen to you and Mac talk to figure out who was who.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good day at Steve's basement.
Like what?
Not your basement, Steve. That's weird and full of Ball Crusher 3000s.
No.
Okay, so we're done. We're on stream. We're
Those
still
are
on
the
stream.
bedroom.
No. Any room is a bedroom if you're brave. Okay.
Yeah.
Great D&D. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys continue to have fun. If you do have bitches, gripes, and complaints that you do not want to make public, always shoot me a DM if you have a question. You guys have been super, super good about it. When you ask for clarity or if you're confused about something, it helps me out a ton. So I appreciate you guys. Huh?
I do have a personal gripe that I will talk to you guys after stream's over. Just out of pure spite and hatred.
Well, okay then.
Classic.
Yeah.
That's the sign off. That's the sign off for the stream. So everybody have a great night. And I will see some of you on Thursday, but I will see all of you next Tuesday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Boo.
Bye. All right, let's find this here. Oh, we'll go straight to chat. I'll stop looking at my friends. He wanted that 200K. He did want it. I mean, it's Hobie. I'm just glad he didn't sell us for the 200K because he didn't threaten to do it, but he said he would. He basically said, he was like, it's for the greater good. It's like, I don't love that. So we have Thursday, swashbuckling campaign coming up. We did a bunch of downtime stuff, so hopefully he'd do it and he'd do it again. He would. He told us that he would sell us. I don't love that. I love Steve. I don't know what to make a Hobie. I think he did that on purpose. But all right. So yes. I don't know what they're talking about. Now I'm concerned. More D&D on Thursday. Hopefully nobody cancels. Hopefully. And then we're headed to not Herkimer, for Frankfurt? I think it's New Frankfurt. Okay. I'll be looking it up. I will be refreshing my memory because I'm a little bit well, I've been drinking, so maybe it's that. New Frank Foodie. Yep, that's it. That is it. Thank you so much. That's Birch. That's very much Birch. Yeah, Frankfurt, yes. And then, oh my gosh, we have to prepare for war on Tuesday. Hopefully not in real life, but against who knows how many bad guys. Honestly, I'm very nervous. But you know, we're just being hunted by some djinn and a lot of dragons and maybe Tiamat. It's fine. We're good. Tanga's got this. We're good. I've got Lodestone and Tanga is confident. Yeah, we're good. That's fine. She's just gonna start stabbing. She has her trusty dagger and that's all she needs. Honestly, it's fine. Yeah. 5 ancient red dragons in a trench coat. Please don't give him ideas. He will use them against us. It will harm us. Thank you for hanging out, Honey Badger, just to kill us next episode. I love that for us. I hope to see you guys on Thursday. If not, I will be putting memes in the Discord like I always do. I would love for other people to put in memes as well, because I'm a meme fiend, if that's a thing now. All right, I hope to see you then. Bye-bye.